Oh man, my ninjas.
Yep.
How we doing?
Street. Pretty good.
How's your weekend been, Hesh Boogie?
Pretty good. I ain't do shit.
Good.
Just been playing Pokemans.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga might beat me. Shit is looking rough out here. I ain't been playing it like I want to. This nigga came in with the shit.
Yeah, he did.
Nigga came to the studio.
Yeah.
With the shit in hand.
Yeah, can't stop, won't stop, Rockefeller, nigga.
That nigga refuses to lose.
Take that. Why she still lose? I'll be mad.
Yo, if you lose off of this bullshit I got in my team right now,
yeah.
I just need to, I don't know. No smoke ain't for you, my nigga.
Yeah, might not be.
Oh man, Bob alive.
Yeah.
How your weekend been, man?
Chilling.
What you got to report? Nothing?
Nah. I was watching fucking Disney all week.
Oh yeah? Got niggas hooked.
Yeah, man. Old shit.
Niggas watching Darkwing and DuckTales and they got everything.
They got bonkers on our bike.
They got bonkers on there?
Oh yeah, they do got bonkers.
Rescue Rangers. They got that up there.
Yeah.
Obviously Gargoyles. Fucking
which I surprised.
X-Men. All versions of X-Men.
I thought that was a WB thing.
What, Gargoyles?
Yeah.
I swear like they brought them like the last season. I think they got brought by Disney.
Oh, they fucked up.
Yeah, and I think that's when it got canceled.
All right.
I bought the shit and barely watched it.
Damn, yo, they trying to bring that shit back.
Yeah, I seen something.
Yeah, they saying keep watching it so you can bring the shit back.
Yeah, because the shit was trending. Gargoyles.
I really think like with this app, it's kind of like a tester for like a lot of these shows, like what people are watching. It's like, oh, let's bring this shit back.
It can
Everybody's
be
watching this.
Makes sense, and now they have their own place to put them in.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, we just put it right here. We know people want to watch it here.
I mean, Goliath ain't doing shit. What the fuck is Keith David doing?
Being black and angry.
Being black man with the voice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Not it.
I know. I can't do that shit. How was your weekend?
Weekend was it was all right. I had a pretty good weekend. A lot of shit aggravated me, but you know, getting over it.
What happened?
Fucking barber pissed me off.
Oh, fucked your lineup up?
Nah, not even fuck. Like she was like, "Oh, I got the flu. I can't cut your hair." I'm like, "Yo, bitch, something always wrong with you."
Yo, she got a weak immune system. It's not her fault.
Yeah.
Yo,
she don't want to give you the A's, nigga. There,
nigga, Jordan scored 38 with the flu.
That wasn't the flu.
You can't line my shit up.
That nigga was hungover.
Whatever he had, he did it. You know how many niggas play with injuries and shit? Yo, bitch, line me up. Oh, my foot hurt. Bitch, Iverson played with mad injuries.
You better play the game with the crew.
Yo,
crew.
I gotta find me a whole new hairdresser, a whole new barber. I hate my kids.
Damn, what kids do? Kids just getting fucking artillery smoke.
They just kids, man. It's just getting on my nerves, man.
What the fuck? I mean, nigga.
And then, like, I keep thinking, was I that annoying when I was a kid?
Probably.
Probably, but I didn't have backup. See, it's like it's like two of them.
Yeah,
so it's like
you was already 12 by the time your backup came.
Yeah, it was like now she like goo and God, and then I'm like 14. Like I can't play with her. They like close in age and they wreck his shit. I'm like, oh, here come this fucking Batman and Robin tandem. Love them. I hate them little motherfuckers, but I love them. So let's see. SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck you get your podcast, we are there. 3 Ninjas Podcast at gmail.com. For any comments, questions, or concerns, if you want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. That's 3 Ninjas Podcast at gmail.com. So, it's Boogie.
Yes, sir.
What we got?
We doing one or two?
We'll do one and then we'll see about the other.
Okay. So, this question comes from Terrence. Shout out to Terrence. His question goes, hey, Ninjas. Love the show and the insanity. You guys talk about work a lot, and I just wanted to know, what is the worst job you had, whether it was because the work itself sucked or for any other reason? For me, it was when I worked at a supermarket. Customers were always rude and disrespectful. Keep up the good work, and Hesh, please try to bring the craziness down to a 3. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Worst job you ever had? Worst job. Being a parent. Shit is trash.
Oh damn, they really on your nerves. It's like not let that go.
But for real, like when you first become a parent, it's nothing like you've ever experienced. Like the total amount of sleep and what the money you got to spend on another person that's not yourself or like a loved one or something. It's like crazy. It was like, oh, the baby got to eat. They need clothes. They need diapers. They need diapers like every 3 days, every 2 days.
Yeah, because they shit. All they do is eat, sleep, and shit, nigga.
That's the life.
Yeah, well,
I wish I could eat, sleep, and shit.
I mean, there's lots of ways. You can either get old,
you in the hospital, like,
traumatic brain injury. I don't know. There's ways to do this.
I'm telling you, when I cannot wipe my own ass, take me out, nigga.
You didn't understand.
I ain't gonna, yo, just let me see a titty before I go. Put the pillow over my head. Take me out.
Smother me.
You gonna be like that old guy, like trying to fuck that black chick?
Hell yeah. I just want you to touch it.
I forgot about that shit.
Yo, if my kids
was
put me
on
in a
it.
home, one, they not getting none of my inheritance. Two, I'm sexually harassing mad nurses.
How you gonna pre-plan sexually harassing?
I'm gonna be, yo, old people don't give a fuck about a lot of shit.
You don't have nothing to give a fuck about. You old.
You exactly.
It's over. You were there.
So how they gonna fault me?
You gonna put me in jail? I'm gonna just die in jail. I'm gonna die here. It don't
I'ma
matter.
die anyway.
I'm dying somewhere.
Let me see something.
That's a good point, actually.
No, I'm not. We not making this a thing. So worst job. Worst job. Let's see. I think they hired me as a custodian, but I wanted to do everything but that. I did that for like all of 2 weeks at this paint place. They had me like clean the floors. Yeah, I was a fucking custodian, basically.
Oh shit.
They had me cleaning shit, cleaning the floors, cleaning the back room, all this shit. I worked for Stanley Steamer like 9 years ago. Hated that shit. Did
Cleaning
that?
carpets.
Yeah, it's cleaning the carpets, and you know, you go to these nice ass houses. Like my little hoodlum ass kept thinking, like, yo, I should
Still-
find a way to rob these
Still
niggas.
everything, I know.
They got a nice ass.
But I'm
house.
wrong for stealing a fucking towel, right?
Nah, nigga, I didn't have
No,
shit.
y'all both wrong. Two things can be wrong.
Nigga, I ain't have shit. I had a baby on the way. It was like,
I need this.
what can I do?
Let me steal this DVD collection real quick.
Tie these motherfuckers up and see what happens. I know what time they be home. and
Y'all
shit.
niggas don't need all this salt.
Yeah.
Oh, this salt.
What else? What else? I think that was pretty much it for the bad jobs. I think I had a pretty good track record with jobs. It was just those two. Stanley Steamer, they paid by commission.
Oh,
so you didn't get paid, like you got paid like $7 an hour, and then
whatever.
however many houses you cleaned or whatever, like the services that the people pay for, that's what you get paid off of. So it wasn't the most lucrative. It was like, oh, I'm gonna send you out on like 4 jobs today. I'm like, what? Nigga, it's like 10 o'clock, so these shits take like 2-3 hours each. What the fuck time I'm supposed to get home? It's like, you know what? I quit on the job, matter of fact, in Stanley Steamer.
Did you? He was like, oh, I'm done.
Now I was like, I'm out because before you can actually like go on the clean shit, you got to be the assistant. So dude was in there cleaning shit, and I called my baby mother. I was like, yo, come get me now. And I lived in Bridgeport. She came and got me from like somewhere in the boonies.
Oh, shit.
I was like, yo, I need to be able to leave anytime she give birth or whatever. Like, what if that shit happened right now and I can't leave because I'm at work cleaning your fucking floor because somebody spilled some wine on it. Fuck your wine. I got a baby on the way. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Every other job had good benefits. They either stole money or got paid a lot. Not stole, but like hustle money.
No, you was right the first time. Nigga.
Yeah, I stole. Yeah, I definitely did steal shit from Home Depot.
Damn. Oh, who hasn't?
Oh, my boy.
Nah, but I was working there still.
Who hasn't? That's what I said. My sister got me a power drill.
Nah, but I was
She
selling.
took it.
I was selling fences. I was like, yo, I got this mahogany,
fences.
man.
Got that mahogany.
Got this maple, man.
Got this red oak for you, nigga.
Because it was like, yo, you go in there, tell them that you tell them that you need like 5 fences. I put 8 on your truck, and you just give me the
Extra.
the extra. So I was making like $400 every week or every 2 weeks, just
Off of extra?
off of extra
Oh, yeah,
fences and
he was
shit.
Yeah, my boy used to work at Home Depot. He used to fucking... Whew, that nigga was doing God's work.
Yeah. And then they caught on. They was like, we're short a lot of fences. We ain't really sell that many. But I was like,
Well, I guess I quit.
what I got fired because something happened with some gloves. Like I had lost my gloves and I just took some off the rack and pulled the tag off and went to work. I was like,
How? I don't know.
I don't know. Don't talk to young me, man. I was going through some shit, man.
Apparently.
What about you, man? What's y'all worst job?
I worked at the same place since I was like 18, but I work at a car dealership, so it's like different dealerships.
You been working there since you was 18?
Yeah.
God damn.
Hey, shit. I was getting paid shitload of money. Like you get out of fucking high school, you making like
that's commission.
$800-900.
Yeah.
No. I detail cars though.
Oh, okay.
But I was getting like $800-900 like out the gate. So I was like, oh shit, I'm staying here.
Easy.
I can tell you about the worst dealership I ever worked at. Like it was brand for Honda, right?
I know. I was about to say Honda.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
It's in Bradford, right? And like the owner's son was a dick. Like what he would do, like I worked at multiple dealerships, but this nigga would do everything ass backwards. Now all the other dealerships, how we clean cars, everything is like in a certain order. But this nigga doing everything backwards. So what he had us do, he had us detail the car as soon as it came in, right? Mm-hmm. And then give it to somebody to paint the car. Then put it outside in the front so leaves could drop on the shit, right? And he'll always blame me for it's like, oh, Bobby, this car isn't clean. It's like, because you're putting it under the fucking tree. That's why. Like, why don't you understand this shit? So, yeah, like, this nigga just got me mad upset. And, like, how the place where we was working at was built, it used to be a bar, right? So it's not really so it's not really built for, like, cleaning cars and shit. So, you know how sometimes when they have the drain, it's kind of like the floor got to be kind of like elevated. Yeah, like to like a V shape. So none of that shit was happening.
So the water would always just stay.
Yeah, like the surface was flat, and like they tried to put some like rubber along the line so it couldn't get to the back to the back of the wood to basically like make the wood soft and shit. But it was so fucking hard to get the water in the fucking drain. So this nigga complained like, oh, come on, man, you gotta keep this place clean. I said, how the fuck am I supposed to do it?
Yo, I love when people do that shit where they buy some shit and make it some other shit that's not supposed to be. Niggas will buy a house and fucking make it a bar. Like niggas will buy a fucking firehouse and then make it like, oh, let's put some drapes here. Like it's not a house, my nigga.
Firehouse.
It is now. Nigga,
got the swinging shit.
Yeah, like fuck, nigga.
That sound kind of hot.
I mean, if you can find one, there's a couple of abandoned shits in CT.
Yeah, it's a lot of abandoned shit in CT.
Right. Yeah, word. What about you, Hesh?
Let's see. I've been pretty fortunate that I haven't worked a whole bunch of different jobs.
You put the caps on the bottles. Yeah, every time somebody asks me what the fuck Hesh do for a living, I say, yo, he just put the caps on the bottles.
I mean, that's not what I do. What? That's literally not what I do.
I know. I don't know what you do. Like, yeah, what does Hesh do? I don't know. He put the tops on the bottles.
For work? I work in manufacturing.
Yeah, you put the tops on the bottles, nigga.
No, I work with. See, the thing is, like, if you don't know what it is, I can't. Do you know what a CNC machine is?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I work. Well, the job that I have right now, currently, I work with. They're called milling machines. So basically, you put like a chunk of metal in there, press a button, and it makes a part.
Oh, like 8 Mile? Up?
Kind of, but he's doing presses.
Yeah.
But it's like, shit like that. So we'll take like a piece of metal and it'll turn it into something with like.
This nigga Hesh making bumpers.
Yeah, no, actually making medical parts and shit. Like the thing I'm working right now is like for a part that goes inside of diabetes like pump or some shit like that.
Hesh saving lives.
Oh, sort of. But so I mean, I guess this isn't really the worst job I have right now, but they just don't pay me enough. But actually working there is fine. I used to work in a cafeteria at Sacred Heart. I fucking hated that job.
I want food around. How the hell you fat?
Because I hated the people.
Oh, okay.
And them fucking people was assholes.
Yeah,
I'm right. Goddamn,
yo,
nigga.
Whatever they don't eat, you get to take home doggy bags.
They wouldn't let you. No, not really. He wasn't to take food home. We would do it.
We would
do it.
Yeah, my mom used to do that shit.
Yeah, we would do it. She
didn't work there. She just
they didn't want to let niggas do it, but we would.
Salisbury steak date.
My fucking
my mom had other plugs, yo.
Yo, used to take mad shit. That job fucking sucked. I used to work at GameStop for a little bit. That shit was I fucking hate talking to human beings.
Yo, they say they make it seem like GameStop is like the worst thing in the world.
It's not great.
It's not great on like actual game days, like releases.
It's just not great. Period.
Oh, it's not.
I mean, it's not the worst thing you can do, but I
think you need to use.
It's a low paying job, and you're there and you're standing and you fucking gotta deal with fucking kids and fucking touching shit and moving shit and putting shit where it's not supposed to be. Then you gotta fucking put it back and reorganize the shit and put alpha into menage and shit.
Not a word, but
that's what I had to do, nigga. And fucking that job sucked. And then the other job I had was movie theater. The movie theater was alright. That shit was cool. I can't really hate on that shit too hard.
That nigga was the plug.
Yeah.
I tell you, I was like, yo, Hesh, you working today?
Yeah. Most of the jobs I worked, I usually stay for long periods of time. So I only had like 3 jobs. The GameStop was like a part-time, so I was doing that while I was working at Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart, I was there for like 9 years. For movies, I was there for like 8-9 years. And then this job, I've been there for like 3, going on 4, I guess.
Word.
But yeah, the fucking Sacred Heart job sucked. Dick. I fucking, because when I first started, I was doing this thing. I was like a DR. I'm cleaning up tables, wiping tables down, taking out trash. Fucking college kids, fucking privileged white college kids. So them niggas would leave messes like, because them niggas are so fucking privileged. Like we started off as like a la carte and then went to a buffet style. And them niggas used to love having sandwiches when niggas would make them. Once they had to make their own sandwiches, them niggas wouldn't get sandwiches for shit because they had to make their own shit.
Right.
Them niggas is like,
Where's the
privileges
grateful palm?
yeah, like, oh, I gotta make my own sandwich. I don't want a sandwich. Like, nigga, make a goddamn sandwich. The fuck is wrong with you?
No, you don't have to do what the nigger do.
Yeah,
That's what I
basically,
was about to say.
that's
They
what
want the nigga to
yeah,
do
that's
it.
what they want. Them fucking kids were annoying. These privileges. I mean, not all of them. They weren't all that bad, but a lot of them fucking, and they was all like, you know, white and annoying and would fucking dump salt on the table. I'm like, nigga, you're an adult. You're like 20, you're 20 years old. What do you do? Yeah, then you do shit like that and like leave man. Yeah, exactly. Because they knew someone else would clean it up. I'm like, yo, nigga, hey, you lucky I need this job because I'd fight you. I swear to God, I swing on you.
Got slammed away on the table.
Yo, I wanted to fight a nigga so bad. And then I was a cook for a while and I fucking hated that shit.
Yo, we ever get a movie deal that gotta be in it? Like just that's not even a job now, but it gotta be just for plot devices.
Just swinging on niggas.
He just quit. He just slammed the motherfucker. As soon as we get famous, he just slammed motherfucker on the chair.
Make your own sandwich.
That was probably the worst job. That job sucked. And what made it worse was the bosses was fucking assholes. Them niggas was assholes. Like, so that made it worse. They was fucking treat people like shit, and they would never hire enough people for the amount of fucking kids we get. And at Sacred Heart, they pride themselves every year. They're fucking like doubling their fucking freshman intake, and freshmen have to go to the cafeteria because they can't use. They have to get a meal plan.
Yeah.
So they have to come to the cafeteria. So if they're doubling this shit every year, but you're not hiring more people, and then you get mad at us because shit is fucked up, I'm like, nigga, it's two people.
So what was your breaking point?
I don't know. I don't know.
Salt again?
I just say, yeah, that's it. I gotta do something better. Then that's when I fucking went to school for this fucking manufacturing shit.
Started to sell crack.
I mean, 2 for $5 purple tops. I got what you need.
All right, so who's that from? Terrence?
Yeah, it's for Terrence.
All right, Terrence, thank you for the question. Y'all want to do another one or get straight to the topics?
It's up to y'all niggas. I don't know if y'all want to do.
I mean, I don't really feel like talking about nobody's vagina, so
It's fair.
so
It's
I think I'm good on that.
All right, it's topics then.
All right, so topics. Let's see. We doing reviews.
Mhm.
So we got Watchmen, Titans, or WrestleTopia first. Which one you want to do?
Let's do the WrestleTopia.
Okay. All right. So I didn't read it. I didn't have time this weekend, man. There's a lot of shit going on in my life, man. So WrestleTopia. I told y'all to read it. I had plans on doing the shit that I told y'all to do, but then shit happened, and when the shit. So WrestleTopia issue 4, what happened?
And this nigga told me it was only 27 pages.
I didn't have to. Listen, my life is a downward spiral at this point.
Yeah, I ain't over there.
No, I ain't depressed. I'm just, it's a lot of shit going on. And I don't got time for shit. Like, I don't got time to sleep. I don't got time to myself. I just like,
I mean, you
it's tired.
You need to sleep, nigga. It's like a
Fucking sleep.
What's the word? Yeah, like
natural.
physically, like you have to do that thing.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to, but I don't listen to myself.
I didn't make a fuck. Cool. I know what that's like.
You ready, Hash?
I did read it.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Well, it started off, they was at this, what was it, amusement park or something like that?
Yeah, this is like some abandoned water park.
Yeah. So, here comes a nigga sliding down the slide to wrestle. And one of them, like, hit Rory with the body splash. Like,
Yeah, and it's like drowning that nigga.
Yeah, this nigga was older than, then Macho had to pull him off and shit. So they beat his ass.
or some shit. Or like,
Yeah.
Yeah, basically it broke down Lake Crossing.
Yeah. Like his manager hit the dude in the head with the umbrella, and this motherfucker was just suffocating Rory. He was like, ugh. Then he pushed him off. He was like, ugh, tastes like piss. And Macho was like, how you know
How do
that?
you know that? It's like, how do you know what piss tastes like?
Right.
Yeah, I guess because at the end of last issue, they went up to the promoter dude and they're basically trying to stop him from getting to his actual match with Manifest Destiny.
Yeah.
So that he was sending niggas to get that nigga. And he's like, oh, don't worry, I got
Did
to
y'all
wait.
just mention piss? What happened?
The nigga was in the water and he
Yeah,
said it
he's in
tastes
the
like
water.
piss.
Oh,
Music park water.
Yeah,
Piss.
music, it's old because it's a
It's
shutdown,
mad, like,
dilapidated fucking music park, dilapidated, whatever the fuck the word is, dilapidated. Yeah, I don't know. It's piss water, nigga, and he tasted it, and he's like, "Why do you know what pee tastes like?" He's like, "Listen, I had a rough life."
I feel like most people know what pee tastes like.
You know what pee tastes like?
Have I tasted it? Yeah, like by accident. you know when you young and try to be fancy and let your dick go when you go in the bathroom and just shoot all over the place. Never happened to you? I was like 8. Should I let my shit go? Like, oh shit.
I ain't never do that.
Not that I can recall. I've never.
That shit was like water hole.
I ain't never let my dick jump while I was pissing, and then shit just happened.
I don't think I've ever accidentally tasted my own urine. No. Can I say that I have?
You ain't never Manny Pacquiao yourself?
Yeah.
So WrestleTopia.
Shut the fuck up for the rest of this. That niggas know too much about my life.
This nigga golden showered himself.
Yeah.
This nigga auto showered himself.
Nah, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
Wait.
I ain't gonna say it.
Make a girl squirt and just hit you in the chest like, ah. Sorry, yo, review the comic, man. Let's go.
I was just trying to see where this is going.
Nowhere.
No, I was going somewhere, but I stopped.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna see if he's gonna keep going with the
Nasty ass chicks, man. For what happened?
Yo, he's Darkwing Cuck. What you expect, my nigga?
I ain't do it. It was just like offered.
Wait.
I'm not going to keep going. Keep going.
All right, so
Aw.
I don't know,
So he can
nigga.
make fun of me. He can make fun of you.
What? I was doing it on somebody.
Oh.
Like, that's what that was.
This
but I
nigga
didn't
has
do it,
lived
though.
life, and I love it.
No, it's just that, like, when you talk to people, people come up with shit.
No. My thing is, how do you know you like that?
Mhm.
Like,
Oh.
if a no, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if a woman was to ask you that, like, how do you know that you like that off rip?
I have no idea.
Somebody did it to her once, and then she's like, "Oh."
But like, how? But do you request it or it just happens? You're like, that wasn't so bad. Like, how? I don't know how that happens.
I don't know.
Yo, review. I'm sorry, review.
I was trying to be mad nice about it, too. I was like, all right, I'm going to drink mad water, right? Just so it can be clear enough. You don't want it to be hot.
It's gonna be hot regardless, nigga.
No, it's not. If
The
you drink
color, it's in your body, nigga.
No,
Your
Bobby.
Nah, you don't want... Have you ever...
The color of your urine does not dictate the warmth.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't, nigga.
That's not how physiology works. It's coming out of your dick. Out your body. It's gonna be hot regardless of the color.
When it's clear, that's water. When it's like yellow and shit, that's like sugar and like everything else.
It's still gonna be hot.
It go down 5 degrees.
It's still gonna, no, it don't. Bobby, I need you to learn science, B.
Nah, man. The
Your
color
body, your
and the
body is
warmness-
98.7 degrees. This piss is a little bit hotter than that. Okay, it's gonna come out hot. No,
But nigga, if you piss,
niggas, I ain't want to scold the bitch.
if you pissing cold, I need you to go see a doctor. If you piss ice water, go see a doctor, nigga. You dead.
And nigga said, nah, it was clear. She was room temperature.
That sounds about right.
No, nigga. Your
Not
body,
how you're. Why do you? Yo, what?
fucking New Haven public school system.
93 degrees? That's kind of good. That's right around the ballpark.
That's not cold. That's not cold.
Yeah,
I'm fucking with you, man.
I regret ever bringing this up.
Nah, I just got this thing. If I drink Coke, all right. What happened next?
I don't know, niggas was wrestling in water, and the little nigga rolled a nigga, and he was like, "Wee!" and then I don't know. Yeah, how the fuck did we get to?
I blame myself.
I do. Believe
Yeah, it was you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Golden
Yeah,
shower
you
ass
started.
nigga.
Yo, fuck you. I'm trying to share something about my life.
You're right. I'm sorry. Let me not kink shame you.
Word, my nigga. Ivy and Pete, word. Alright. You know what?
You're right. I'm sorry. I take it all back. I don't know. WrestleTopia. Fuck it.
Yeah. What happened after that? Did they go to some sort of bar or some shit?
So when they were fighting them niggas, a bunch of the niggas was, I guess they was hiding out in the park after all the crazy shit with the aliens.
Mm.
Like they know. And it was like, oh shit, we need a ride. I was like, all right, cool, let's get a ride. They was riding. And they stopped, I guess, to get gas. And them niggas jumped off and went to go to a strip club or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
But it turned out to be like a Chippendales strip club. So that nigga was like, yeah, I'm out. it's like thanks for no thanks, dog. This ain't my speed. And I guess he got because I guess one of the people was his old girl.
Yeah.
From before he blew his whole career up and shit. But I guess she got blackballed when he got blackballed. So she's just like, I've been doing bullshit jobs and shit for 15 years because you was like, oh my bad, I know it's gonna be that bad. So they got into an argument.
Yeah.
This nigga hopped into like a stranger's truck because he was hitchhiking because he was just trying to get away. But it's obviously part of the promoter's plan because the nigga locked him in the truck and he's like, yo, we gotta talk. And that's how the issue ended.
Yeah.
So basically they're just trying to keep him from getting from Manifest Destiny because if they keep him from getting there, the second runner up gets to battle Manifest Destiny and they want him to take over. So they're basically the people that he came with for plotting to try to overthrow Manifest Destiny. So they're just trying to keep Rory from getting there.
Yeah.
So that was the issue basically.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. It's funny. Minus all the P shit.
No. That part was funny.
I mean,
we
just spent like 15 minutes talking about pain, nigga.
Well, it happens. Subtopics.
Subtopics.
But yeah, this should need to be a show though.
What do you call that?
What?
I don't know.
What, we urinate on yourself?
You mean Tuesday? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Normally I don't do this, but I'm gonna start off with a little taste of the remix. Y'all ready? Here we go. I pick you up from the club.
So what's the next time we got, man? What we doing?
Watchmen. And a Gimp moves himself up, right?
You mean Wet Platinum?
Yeah.
Wet Platinum.
That's our nigga the superhero name. It's Wet Platinum, nigga.
Yeah. No, it need to be.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Wet Platinum.
Wet Plat.
That nigga lubed himself up and went down a drain.
He said,
I ain't know where the fuck he was going with that shit.
I thought he just set himself on fire or
Me too.
something.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was going to do.
But this nigga just
So he's gonna be like, flame on! And he's like, nah, nigga.
Yo, she came out and she's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Wet Platinum was in there.
Wet Platinum.
Wet Platinum got him in.
Yeah.
Oh man. So
Does that shit work? Nah, it can't work.
Wet Platinum?
Nah.
What's that thing it do?
Niggas was like, hell yeah, that shit work.
Yeah, it do it.
Yeah.
Goddamn right it worked.
Oh man.
So how does episode start, man? Yeah, I wonder how it feels to hear this shit live.
Oh no.
No, I don't know.
I don't even think we gonna get through it if it's live.
No, I'm talking
laughing.
about she out there just listening to this shit, talking about like the fuck like this nigga.
Talking about peeing on himself, talking about Wet Platinum.
Yo, I did it.
Well, at least we got a witness that this shit is off the cuff. Don't come here and write
My
this
nigga,
shit.
it was one time I tried to let my shit. It wasn't like I got out. You know what? Never mind, man. I don't know why I said that shit on the show.
I'm sorry. I know.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. I'll never bring it up again.
But yes, you will.
No, I'll try not to.
But this episode started with
Asian chick.
Yeah,
Like it was on some
Lady True. She tried to buy she tried to buy some people's house like on the prairie or some shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then she went to them saying, "Yo, I'm gonna offer you something because I want this piece of land."
Yep.
And then she offered them niggas a baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she made them niggas a baby. How? Don't know. I don't know how she got the no, but how she get the because it's biologically both are there. So how the fuck did she get the
their name from
specimens?
somewhere? She's a trillionaire, so I'm sure she could get their DNA if she wanted it.
Yo, has there ever been a trillionaire?
No.
Or just like an extreme billionaire?
No.
Okay, so
no, not yet.
So she bought them niggas a baby, gave them niggas
yeah.
$5 million and said, "Yo, I want this house. Y'all got a minute to decide." And then these white people said, "Sure, you bought us a fucking baby that we didn't that wasn't inside her body or didn't come out of my body." And then you're just gonna hand it to me and say, "Hey, this is your son."
Well, it's because
They couldn't have kids.
Yeah, her eggs were infertile but if they couldn't, they tried to do like in vitro shit, but they couldn't harvest her eggs or whatever.
But imagine somebody said, "Hey, here's a baby. It's genetically yours, but it's a baby because y'all couldn't have kids, and this is my gift to y'all plus $5 million. I mean, so get the fuck out this house."
If all you wanted in your whole life was to have kids and you couldn't have kids, like physically couldn't have kids, and somebody offered you the chance to have a kid that's actually genetically yours,
I think somebody could have offered me $5 million. I'd have been okay.
I just think, me personally, I was like, I just took the money, but also now you get the money and a kid.
Right.
So look at that.
Yeah.
Win-win.
Oh yeah. She did revert him somewhere else.
Yeah.
That was a no-brainer. I don't even know why I was thinking about that shit.
You know, if you guys don't decide, I could just get rid of the kid. I was
Right.
like, whoa, all right.
Even though she said, I'm joking, I think she really would have killed that kid if they didn't take it. She'd assassinated that little nigga.
Shit, blom blom.
She'd have yeeted.
And then
Eat it the
So
fetus.
this had to be like years ago, right? Because I guess
What's that thing
what
that
was
fell
that?
from the
A
sky?
ship that and then they seen the land getting built. So I guess that was like years ago. From what it looks like.
I mean,
is that where she?
They didn't do a time skip. It just seemed like
It just
everything,
looked like it,
It seemed
'cause-
like everything happened in that same night. It seemed like the Lady True shit happened. Homegirl car got abducted, and Homegirl was talking to Dr. Manhattan in that same night.
Nah, Bobby might be
Oh no,
right.
that did. I'm talking about the beginning when they gave
Bobby
her the
might be
baby.
right. I think that might be because I think because she's like, I want the house and I want the 40 acres that is on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think because she knew whatever was coming out the sky was falling, and she's like, I want to own whatever that is.
Yeah.
So that's why she wanted the house in the 40 acres. That's why she's like, you only have 5 minutes because she had to like.
Oh, yeah,
So
because
that's when she's like, oh, I know that this. She's like, it's mine.
Didn't
she
even put
owns
that
it.
together.
Yeah, and I think maybe that area is where she's building that tower.
Mm.
And also, I think time travel might be an aspect of this show. I think there might be something going on with time.
But who's
Obviously,
time
because
traveling?
she's making a big ass clock, so I think
Yeah.
maybe time might be a thing. Maybe she can see into time a little bit, and she knew whatever the fuck was falling, so she knew she had to get there. And she's like, I only got 5 minutes. I'm guessing, could be wrong. The show's a little weird like that, where you can't really quite tell what the fuck is going on or not. But
Yeah.
He was this nigga aborting babies and shit.
she the kid
Live,
fetuses.
throwing them in a river and shit.
Shit, Ozymandias was fishing for babies. I
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck that was
Oh,
about.
was he fishing for babies, or did
Yes.
he like make? Oh,
He's
fishing for babies.
he was fishing for babies, and he's looking for ones that weren't deformed. Like one of them, the ones he pulled out, like the arms weren't quite right.
yes, he just threw it back.
So he yeeted it back. He's like, yeet.
I thought he was, because I wasn't paying it that much attention. I thought he was like pulling them out of sack and looking at him like, yo, if this one's fucked up, I'm just gonna drown it. I was like, this show is dark as shit.
he put like a crab trap or a fucking lobster trap in the water and pulled out some babies, and it's like, nah, this ain't good.
My nigga,
nah,
when I
this
tell
ain't
you,
good.
I was spooked, and then when he put the babies in the contraption, I was like,
What the
he about
fuck?
to kill. Like once it
thought he was about
it
to
made sense.
fry
I was-
their ass, like-
yeah, I thought because they started crying. I was like, yo,
Right.
these babies are crying. I'm like, I'm kind of sad right now. But then like, I was like, oh, this is how you make the fucking baby alive.
Baby alive.
Accelerated growth.
Yeah.
And then I watched. I wish I remember who the video was. I saw a video that's saying that so far, I think every time we've seen Ozymandias, it's like he's been on a. It's like a time. It's like he's been there for like a few years, and every time it's like basically a year. And that's why that cake is always there. It's like
Oh,
so
his
basically,
birthday?
so we're like popping in to different times of him being trapped on the island.
Oh, okay.
And I think the reason why he snapped and killed him because he's still stuck in that fucking island.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, and that's why he's been trying to get off. So like, I think that's what I'm saying. Time might be part of that shit.
Yeah, because that catapult when he was
Yeeting
flinging
niggas.
them niggas
Yeah.
into space, it was like, okay, so he might be in space like Hesh said.
Yeah,
So
he's trying to find a way out.
That's what happens in Modern Warfare.
what?
To yeet some nigga into space?
Yeah, like you know in Modern Warfare when you look at UAV and then his gold just disappears. That bullshit happens.
Oh, you mean like the cloud? Yeah,
Yeah, but that was weird though.
yeah. Because I think maybe it's a hologram or it's a projection or some shit. I think Lady True threw his ass up there. I think she trapped that nigga. That's why she got that statue of that
That
nigga.
would make sense.
That's why she got the statue of that nigga. Like,
Yeah.
and she took over his company. I think she took his company and trapped him somewhere and is trying to, like, I don't know what she's doing. Some
She
evil
fucking
shit.
Dimension X that nigga?
Yeah.
She said something came up that kind of confused me in a way because I guess Silk. Remember she came there? She was like, she knows Ozymandias, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she went there. She seen the statue, and she was like, kind of old.
Yeah. Why'd you make him look so old?
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm trying to put it together. I know that means something, so I was
Oh,
like,
definitely means something because he looks exactly like that now.
yeah. That's what I'm
So-
like. Is she watching him or something like that? So you might be right.
Yeah, so she probably kidnapped that nigga. And then obviously, she obviously can do something with genetics.
Biotech and genetics.
Yeah, biotech and genetics. She made the baby.
Yeah.
So I saw, like, the video I saw was saying that maybe what she's trying to do is get some Dr. Manhattan DNA and trying to, like, splice it with humans and make, like, a Dr. Manhattan human hybrid, like, and maybe that's what she was doing. And maybe whatever fell from the sky was something from Dr. Manhattan. And that's probably why she wanted that area.
Okay.
And I also seen something where they're saying that Kyle is Dr. Manhattan because you know how they said he could fucking shapeshift and shit.
Cal is very
Because he's
emotionless
and stoic and shit. Yeah,
robot-like.
yeah, especially
So,
when you see him talk to the kids about
talk to the
death.
kids
yeah.
about heaven. It was like, hey, before he was here, he was nowhere. Then he was alive. Then he was a baby. Then he was a man. Then he died. Now he's nowhere again.
Yep.
And then she was like, so you're just gonna tell the kids ain't no heaven? She was like, yeah, because it ain't.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's some shit.
So either he's part of part Dr. Manhattan or something, because when she was talking to her, she's like, oh, you talked to the FBI.
Regina King and long dick.
Well, that's why. And also that's why and I saw, because all this came from the video. He was like how Silk Spectre always makes a comment to say how attractive her husband
is.
Yeah,
she does.
Yeah. Because, subconsciously, she fucking was in love with fucking Dr. Manhattan. So that's
that
in
nigga
there.
is really John Cena. I'm going to be pissed.
And then how they were saying how he had an accident when he was in Vietnam, but he didn't talk about it. So maybe he got spliced with some of Dr. Manhattan's DNA or some shit like that or something like that. So there's something to do with that. And then the whole thing with her grandfather talking about in 3 days, I'm going to betray her. She's going to hate me. Maybe it has something to do with him taking away her husband or killing that nigga or
So does Knight know that or no? Or she's just like...
No, she doesn't know. I don't think she knows about the Dr. Manhattan part of that shit.
Okay.
But I'm just saying maybe that's some of the background shit that's happening. And then whatever, Dr. True and her grandfather either know that and they're going to probably try to like activate the Manhattan genes or kill that nigga or do some shit. That's why he's like, I'm going to betray my granddaughter. She's going to hate me.
Okay, cool.
And this nigga can walk.
Yeah.
Just got up.
My legs were just fine.
Yeah, but we'll see I guess tonight.
Yeah, she went down her family tree as well. So she found out what actually happened to her grandparents and great-grandparents.
Yeah.
And then she had a conversation with old boy, like, yo, stay the fuck away from me.
Right.
And then what else happened? She gave the Klansman suit. It's a Klansman suit, but she gave it to Looking Glass to hide it out in his little bunker. That nigga's he seems like that type of nigga that would have a bunker underground, like, away from the world. And
yeah, but it also makes sense because he's a cop too, and if the niggas come back,
but everybody else live above ground and in houses. Everybody else hide their face. Nigga, this nigga has a whole mask on his face.
You only have to try to kill me once, nigga.
You're right. Absolutely right. Didn't even think of that. So, what else happened? Lady True has a daughter.
Well, she has a something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she has a something.
Probably a clone.
Yeah. Oh, another thing, I think those pills I think you're saying they have memories in them. That's what the pills are.
Memories?
Yes.
From who?
I don't know.
Because they weren't in the glove box prior to the car being lifted. Then when the car got dropped back on Earth, the pills were in there? Or
I think so. And then she gave them to him to have them analyzed.
So, old nigga put them in the thing, dropped the car, and then she took the pills and gave him the Looking Glass.
Yeah, that's why he's told Dr. True was like, your grandpa want to know, did you get the pills? And she's like, that old nigga can tell me himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe they're his memories or someone else's memories, and if you take them, you can see. I don't know if that's what they really are, but maybe that's what it is. That's what I saw in the video. I don't know if any of that is true or not. But I was just like, that's interesting as fuck. I was like, oh, this show's getting really weird now.
Yeah.
You've been right so far, so I'm not going to call you a liar. But, yeah, that's pretty much all that happened. What happened at the end of the episode? They was looking into the sky because they said that old dude got 3 days left. And
he said tick-tock, tick-tock.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Time clocks.
Yeah. All right, cool.
She building a big-ass clock.
Yeah, and we don't know what for. It was like, oh, it's the new wonder. It's the first wonder of the new world. Like, nah, bitch, you up to something.
And I think Wet Platinum is Petey.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, Sister Night had a duffel bag, went to the train tracks, threw it onto the train.
Yeah, she chopped up the wheelchair and threw it in a duffel bag.
Yeah, threw it in a duffel bag and threw it in the trash. That
was passing by.
That was on the train car, and then she saw some nigga that was decked out in it was like Looking Glass's mask, but it was like his whole suit was
bodysuit,
like a whole gimp.
Yeah,
gimp suit biz basically. Yeah.
So then she chased the nigga down, and I guess he got to a dead end, and then he squirted himself in this clear solution.
Like you, right?
And then, I mean,
he lubed himself up.
It because, like I said, at first I thought he was gonna set himself on fire. I was like, yo, I ran into a brick wall. You can't get me, no fingerprints, no teeth, no nothing. I'm dead. But this nigga lubed himself up and just slid
right into
you slid
to the sword grate.
All right, so Titans, right? Not doing this with this nigga.
What? He slid into the sword grate, nigga.
Yeah,
damn.
He slid right into the sword grate. Yep. So Titans.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Dick got like hay fever or something. Dick is sick.
Dick is sick.
Was he not sick?
He was ill, yes.
So this nigga got like hay fever or like measles or
because they rat.
Got the rat disease.
But did he eat it?
Nah, but they
rats carry disease.
Yeah, you can
dirty ass.
You can just be around that shit.
Yeah. That's how the Black Plague came about, nigga.
Yo, did you hear about them Asians that got the
Black Plague? Yes, it has returned.
Nah, it wasn't the plague. Was it the plague?
Yeah, that was a Black Plague. I could have sworn it was Black Plague or a plague.
Nah, it was something from fucking biblical times. It wasn't the plague though. Was it the plague?
I'm fairly certain it's a Black Plague.
Nah,
Black Plague. Asians.
it was like 2 Asians that had that shit.
What else could it be besides a plague? Pestilence?
I'm about to.
It's not syphilis.
I don't know how to Google
Gonorrhea?
this. Like, how do you Google 2 sick Asians?
I don't know. I just put Asians Black Plague. It's the Black Plague.
Yeah, it's a Black
Black
Plague.
Death.
Oh, you're black. Okay.
The Black
Yeah, that's the
Death in
plague
Asia.
that fucking almost wiped out Europe, nigga.
I thought it was okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's the Black Death, nigga.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah, it has returned for us.
Nah,
God is not done.
just kill them.
It would be alright.
Just burn them bodies.
It just plagued Asia. Niggas was good.
Yeah, but every Asian I see that's sick, they take the precautionary to wear them that fucking mask on their mouth and nose. So it's like, what happens? What happens?
There are several countries in Asia. Where specifically were they from?
I don't know, but they was together. It was a man and a woman, and they got it together. So just kill them.
All right, so I'm just saying, if this shit was happening like Taiwan, and you talk about niggas in China wearing a mask and shit, that doesn't fucking do nothing for us.
Nigga, I don't know. I didn't read the article. I just saw the excerpt where it popped up on my phone. Said 2 niggas have recently caught and it's like some biblical shit. I said, what?
Yeah,
We going back in time?
yeah, God is coming for us, nigga. If Trump don't do it, fucking global warming don't do it.
Yo,
fucking,
I've been wanting God to pressure wash this whole fucking earth
he about to.
for like years.
Hey, man.
And hopefully it comes in the form of some type of plague.
can do it with rats.
They said the European population. They don't say nothing about Africa.
I mean, that's what happened. Well, nigga, we ain't in Africa no more.
We not.
We squarely in the United States of America.
Crackers brought us here and brought all types of diseases.
Facts. Smallpox, big pox,
We immune to
Tupac.
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 So what happened, man?
They got the Black Plague.
Yeah.
Dick is sick.
Yep.
So he's in bed having hallucinations about Bruce again.
Yep. Always.
And then
Seems like you got daddy issues.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe he does.
Yeah, something like that.
One daddy dead, the other daddy fucking beat the shit out of him.
I mean, but it was to teach him. It wasn't like a malicious attack.
Yo, tell out to Michael and Joe Jackson, nigga.
But they became something. And he about to become Nightwing.
Ah, you right.
Yeah.
So like the nigga became great.
You right. Sometimes you gotta beat your kids to greatness.
So yeah, so he's in his prison cell. He's going through this sickness. He refuses to ask for help, and then he has this hallucination about Bruce, where he's fighting Bruce.
Yeah.
He flips over the bed. The guard comes in the room. He beats
the
up
shit
2
out
of them. Why he didn't escape, don't know.
It was hallucinating. He wasn't in the right state of mind yet.
Yeah, but if you can beat up 2 guards, I'd have skated the fuck out that room.
It's like, what's the muscle memory?
But he wants to
yeah.
be there though, right?
Well, yeah, because he's punishing himself still.
Yeah,
at
he
that
put
point,
himself
he
there
hadn't,
for some unknown
he
reason,
hadn't figured it out yet.
unbeknownst to anyone.
Yeah.
And then apparently Rose, her name is Rose, right? The Asian one. And Rose and Jason went to Mexico, some shit.
No, they're in Gotham.
They're in Gotham.
Yeah, they went to
What
Gotham.
fucking nice place in Gotham is that?
Somebody's house.
Bruce Wayne lives in Gotham, so there's millionaires in
So
Gotham.
who house
Harvey
did they break into?
They just
Where
broke into some nigga house.
Where they just broke up some drug cartels and shit.
Some rich nigga.
Well, I think it's Gotham, so there's just cars. I could have sworn it was in Gotham.
My nigga,
Yeah, yeah,
Gotham.
yeah.
I'm fairly certain they're in Gotham.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking sky that blue in Gotham.
Nah,
Why not?
Nah,
they
just-
have daytime in
nah,
Gotham.
she was like,
No shit, nigga. I'm just talking about it's like fucking England where it's like it's always just this gray smog over Gotham. Nigga, when the hell have you ever seen a Gotham anything and seen a clear blue sky?
well, because that's
well, it's
what,
always dark.
yeah, that's artistically what they choose to draw. But I'm sure they have daytimes in Gotham.
Since the 60s, 50s, 40s.
Nigga, they have daytime in Gotham.
When?
Just because you've never seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Yeah, them niggas wasn't in the country, B. Them niggas ran.
No, they was in Gotham because he went to the high school. They went to the high school. He's like at his
Yeah.
hometown. He's from Gotham. He was into this went to his high school. He's like, oh, he's a theater nerd, or he liked to watch the theater shit, and they was just talking about shit. But Gotham is Gotham, so there's still crime and shit. So there's breaking up crimes, but
Yep.
he ain't go to. And then she's like, you didn't take me to Bruce's mansion.
Yeah,
like they ain't Gotham.
Yeah, she was like, "You take me to your hometown. All we did was beat up 2 crackheads."
Yeah, like that's all they're doing. Like, yeah, it's Gotham, it's crime as fuck. But they got sunlight in Gotham, nigga. Damn.
Oh yeah, Rose got that fire.
Yeah.
'Cause that
Oh,
nigga,
definitely.
That nigga Jason Spro.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
You ever had an Asia?
No,
Okay.
Nope.
Nope, me neither. I don't know if they got the fire.
it's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
I can't do that. But so he was so I hate this nigga. So they was there, they plotting on shit, and then Yo, what happened? I'm tired of it. I'm sick of this shit. Sit here and drink.
Sick of these niggas.
But
Nah, yeah.
I guess Jason is trying to be with her and trying to be open, so he took her to the place where I guess that was sentimental to him.
Yeah.
And then Rose was like, oh, okay, that's cool. He's like, yo, bitch, I'm trying to show you my life.
Right?
I'm trying to open
to
up.
love you.
Yo, let me love you, bitch. And then
Trying to get Mario on her.
she keeps putting wide ass nostrils.
Show
But then
her
she
how to
keep
hunt
push-
lions.
She keep pushing him away. I'm sick of your shit. She keep trying to push that nigga away. And for some unknown reason that probably has to do with Slade because she's
Yep.
No, definitely that has to do with Slade.
Yeah, so
because
the
she made that phone call later
so
on.
the reason she's around the Titans is because she's working for Slade somehow. Then
Judas contract
I guess
type shit.
Yeah, she playing Tara's role.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What happened to Tara? Why are you gonna introduce this
Yeah, mix and match.
pseudo daughter of
Yeah.
his?
Well, that's his daughter. I think it's really his daughter, but he's just using her to try to infiltrate the Titans and then probably hurt them down the line.
Why not bring in another meta human like Tara?
I kind of would have liked it if it was
Something
Tara.
like that.
Now that I think about it.
I guess because we would know.
Okay, what's wrong?
I don't
with
know.
that?
Like they're trying to,
You're right, you're right.
they're just trying to do a
You know what,
different,
you're right.
different version of something that we know.
definitely
would've known.
Like it's just a different version. You know how they do it. They mix and
yeah.
and flip it. It's not. It's like a thing that we know, but it's not quite 100% the way that we knew it from.
Okay,
You're right.
So it's like it's the same story beats kind of.
Yeah.
Jason. So instead of Beast Boy falling in love with Tara,
Yes.
and Tara betraying him, is Jason falling in love with Rose, and then she might have to die or she might betray him. But she seems like she done with that nigga.
That nigga Gar, that nigga real.
Yeah, this nigga got his brain.
Yeah, they manipulate.
Poke
it.
with-
Yeah.
That was
How
weird.
the fuck did we miss that at the beginning? Yo, they was poking this nigga brain with some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
activating the transformation module in his brain.
Yeah, Hannibal
But
Lecter, that nigga.
I didn't know that you can take somebody.
Top off.
I didn't know that you can expose somebody's brain and they still be alive and talking and just poke certain things in their
They do it all the
brain. Yeah.
time.
Nigga, when fucking Kill Bill chick did that shit to what's her name? She died like a motherfucker.
Was she in a hospital?
No, she chopped the top off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Her brain was exposed.
Yeah, and I think in a medical setting, I think like when people have like brain tumors, yeah, they or stuff like that, they do that and they'll keep you conscious because they'll have you talk because they want to see if they're hitting certain centers in your brain, and I think they'll do shit like that.
Clink. Now I forgot math.
I mean, basically. So,
But yeah, so they was playing with some shit in his brain. Either they implanted something or they took out something or they altered something.
yeah, they're like brainwashing him / act. So what basically the way the episode ended was, I guess,
When you play that certain
I don't know
song,
if you play that certain song
Trigger something.
or I don't know if there's actual chip in his brain or something.
Yeah.
But whatever, there's a way to activate to make him transform to a tiger and attack.
No, he transformed into a primal
Yeah,
tiger.
he
It's
snapped
like,
off.
where
Yeah,
it's not like-
no control
Yeah,
or
so he's not in there at all. It's just pure tiger.
yeah, tiger went tiger on these
Yeah,
niggas.
tiger went tiger.
And that's fucked up. She did not have to kill that poor girl like that. She did not deserve to die like that.
I mean,
She was just pretending to be Raven.
you got to test it out somehow.
I guess, nigga. She was like, "Help me!" And she hitting the window with the nub. I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, the bone nub.
Yeah,
too.
I was like, "God damn!" She nubbed him up.
No. So what happens
Corey, right?
Corey
was hoeing.
Yeah,
As one does.
Yep.
as one does with
And he was
issues.
he was a psychiatrist. He was like,
I was like, "Oh, that's random as
you're
fuck." I
showing
was
some
like,
symptoms of
Yeah.
you're trying to keep stuff in, so you're using me as a distraction. You want to talk?
I was like,
I ain't
nigga,
never seen a nigga do. Yo, give me this pussy. Stop
that's what I'm
playing with
saying.
me.
I was like, why he picked this moment to do that? Why couldn't he be
Yeah.
like after?
After the
No,
fact,
because
like,
sometimes shit be off. That happened to me before. It should be just be off. I'm
Don't
like,
take me back
this
to your
ain't-
room.
He's fucking an alien chick and her
Nah,
whole family's dead. And
Just
she
be
was
loving,
like,
period. Like you can,
know
you can
what?
tell.
I wouldn't put it past Bobby to
What?
fuck some alien shit like we not know.
Stupid.
Bobby said he didn't see aliens before. The nigga
I
probably
didn't
got
see
abducted.
aliens. I seen
shit.
UFOs.
Yeah.
her whole
see,
family was dead, and she was like, I'm just trying to numb the pain with sex.
Yeah. And then she told that nigga to get out, didn't get no dick.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
And then she went to
She got a
the
message.
diner. Yeah,
She got mentioned on the TV, and then this is the stuff where things start to get weird for me, and I don't quite know what the fuck is going on.
I don't know how Bruce Wayne has this technology.
That's what I'm saying. Was
You
it
don't know how
Bruce?
he had it?
No, but
think it was Bruce.
was it Bruce that did that? And I find it because the
Because he took the donut.
Yeah, but the thing that's weird is he sent a message to Corey where it was like, okay, go to these. It's a weird message.
Yeah, he put something on the TV. He put something
on the
phone,
radio.
Yeah,
on the radio. And it's like I don't know. I guess it's Batman. I guess he could do that.
But
But
how
it's
the
like
fuck does he communicate with Raven though?
she was having dreams. Yeah, that's what I'm
how
saying.
do you do that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's maybe there's something else going on that we don't know.
Raven's kind of a precog anyway in a way.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just I don't know.
So at first I thought it was like Raven not knowing, but like her powers reaching out to everybody on its own.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. But then Bruce showed up and I was like, the fuck?
But
do you think it was Bruce?
Or maybe it's like a hallucination Bruce,
it
but then
gotta
he
be.
got into the car and drove
But
off.
how's
though.
a hallucination Bruce?
And then he drove off in the car and he grabbed the door. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But Dick is the only one that has the Bruce hallucinations, unless it was like
That's what I'm saying.
a Martian Manhunter or some shit. I don't
Or
know.
something like that. Or maybe an extension of Jericho's power. I don't know. Because Bruce, maybe
Yeah, because we found out at the end of the episode that not
Jericho was in
Jericho's alive
in
but we don't
Slade's
know
body.
in what capacity.
he's like, wait,
He's in Slade's body. Well, yeah,
He's in Slade's body.
Yeah, he did sign language sign. That's what made him think, because he was thinking about when he was in the chair.
That's what that was.
Yeah, he's doing like a sign language sign. And
I thought Slade was just getting twitchy.
And then he's probably getting twitchy because maybe they're fighting for control over the body or some shit. And then that's when he was having Bruce was walking him through the actual thought about when he went to visit her and like the words that the mom used to say they're in there type of shit or whatever the fuck or some shit like that. So like she knows kind of maybe.
So where does the camera come from inside Slade's apartment that Dick gets to see that?
That was a memory.
No, that was a memory.
He just remember when he went. Remember because he went to go see.
Yeah, he was fighting
Slade
Bruce
before he went to. Before he went to get himself arrested.
Turn white before he died, or we didn't see that.
They didn't show it, but that doesn't mean he didn't actually like send the.
They didn't show it at all. They just seen him get stabbed.
But that doesn't mean he couldn't have done it. Like I think that's more like a visual effect so that we could tell that he's activating his powers.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that he couldn't have just sent his spirit into the nigga body.
Right.
So yeah, so either he's in that or his spirit is around. Maybe it's not in his body per se, but it's around.
I think it's around.
Yeah.
He's here somewhere.
So I'm guessing maybe he was doing, but yeah, so all the other stuff with them getting together was like weird because it didn't make, some of that stuff didn't make sense for like Bruce to just do shit that way. Yeah. But who knows?
So yeah, he got Donna, he got
like
Starfire.
the radio thing, and then like
it didn't make sense.
It seemed like more spiritual than just like I feel like Bruce would just be like, "Yo, hey, meet me at the diner, nigga."
Yeah.
Nah. Well, would they listen to him if he was to do that?
Yeah, it's Bruce.
Yeah, it's Bruce Wayne.
I don't think they would. I mean, they give a shit about him. And Corey doesn't know him, so.
I mean, you're right. Well, none of them know him except for Donna.
She listened to the shit until he left. Like she feels something about this nigga, so I'm pretty sure she's heard that name before.
Yeah, and that nigga's still too nice.
Yeah.
Nah.
I feel like he's way too nice.
I don't know, maybe he calm down.
Who knows?
Oh, Bruce is nice. Fuck that.
And then we get foreshadowing of Nightwing.
Yeah, the fight scene.
Yeah.
Which kind of good.
It was good.
Yo, somebody slowed down like a GIF where dude was going like this with his hands, but I was like, they try to make it seem like it was bullshit. But it wasn't. It was good. It was a good fight.
No, it's a good fight, but obviously, that nigga ain't no real ninja. Yeah, he ain't no fucking real fucking Batman, nigga.
Think it was really him kicking?
Yeah. No, that's why the lights were like that on purpose. You couldn't see his face because it was a stand-in nigga. And it was like when they had to show him, they were like, okay, and he'd be stiff, and it's like, okay, yeah, no, it's not the real Batman, nigga. It's a fucking TV show.
Right.
Relax.
Yeah. So now Dick can stop feeling guilty because the nigga's alive.
Jericho. Yeah. So basically,
relax, nigga.
Jericho. So basically, they all got together. Bruce was like, hey, y'all niggas need to get back together, be a team. Y'all gotta fight Slade. Y'all gotta do the damn thing. And it was like, all right, cool. But Raven was like, yo, we got free Dick from prison. And it was like, nah, fuck that. We gonna, where the fuck were they going?
Who?
Donna and Dawn.
I think they were going back to San Francisco.
Yeah, they went back to San Francisco, but I guess maybe they're looking for Beast Boy and them niggas, I guess.
Yeah, because Bruce said that he said that Connor and Gar was missing.
Yeah.
And then they found out that Dick was in jail through the TV.
Yeah, through the TV. So it's just like, oh, we gotta save him. And it's like, nah, he can save himself because he put himself on that cross. He gotta take himself off.
Yeah.
But then Corey and Raven was like, nah, we're gonna free this nigga. So he was like, all right, they broke into a jail.
And
then
maximum security.
Maximum security.
Nah, but they kind of did that because they got powers.
Yeah, she got the flame on, and she's got
definitely kill niggas.
The dark bird.
Yeah.
And then got to the door, and he was like, psych niggas, I'm already gone.
Psych your mind. I'm already out of here.
And Jericho's alive, and that's how the episode ends.
And that's how the episode ends.
He still wanted though.
Yeah, there's lots of problems because he's gonna be a fugitive.
Fugitive.
But he's also law enforcement. So they know who he is. So I don't know how that works going forward. So he's just gonna be hiding for the rest of his life.
Nigga, so is Jamal. They got him all over the paper.
But he wasn't a real person. Dick had a life. He was a police officer with an actual life and a secret identity to keep secret. Jamal was a test tube, baby.
All right, man. So topics, man. Sonic the Hedgehog remix trailer.
Oh,
Yay.
man. I swear to God, I wish this is the trailer they went with first.
Yeah.
Yo, quick question.
Yeah.
Is this the first case of cyberbullying going right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the first case that I can think of it in my head. I'm sure it probably happened in some other shit, but this time.
No, this is the first time I saw some cyberbullying be like, yeah, we don't like that shit. It was like an overwhelming amount of people that got on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, say, yo, I don't like this shit.
Yeah.
And they went back.
Nobody liked that shit.
Nothing.
So when did that trailer come out initially? Like February or March?
Something like that, like a year ago. A while ago.
And it's supposed to come out next February, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So they took, what was it, November? So they took 9 months, eight months to change the shit. So they changed it to the actual cartoon Sonic now.
Or it looked closer to that.
He looks closer to the game Sonic, even though it's not perfect.
It's not quite that. Yeah, but it's way better.
Yeah,
way better than it was before. Like he don't got teeth. Like
But it's not even a look. It's the whole trailer. I think is just better.
Yeah.
So even I was like, I was
song they use.
No Gangsta Paradise.
Yeah. So I was watching. I was like, yo, even if they had came out with this, I wish they would have came out with this trailer first. Even if it was the old Sonic look, I think I'd have had a better feeling about the movie. Even if it was that horrendous looking. So I still didn't like. I'm glad they changed the look.
The Crash Bandicoot Sonic.
Yeah. But the trailer itself was just better. Like it was cut better. Like they showed Sonic's personality, showed him hanging out. Like it was just a better trailer overall. And I think if they would have went with that trailer first versus the one they went with, people would probably been less upset. Like it was like the trailer was bad and that nigga looked busted. But then if it had been like this trailer with the busted look, people might have been like, well, he looks funny, but I guess I'll watch it. But I'm glad they changed it. Like I'm happy that they changed it. And
yeah, it definitely looks.
Hopefully hopefully the trailer is indicative of the movie we'll actually get.
Yeah, this is definitely a movie that I want to go see now because that other one wasn't doing it for me.
Nah.
It was everything from the design of Gangsta's Paradise to just how he just everything.
Yeah, it wasn't.
The trailer wasn't well put together.
No,
and because they changed the height of Sonic, right?
Did they probably drop? I don't know.
Probably because he had runners. He was tall as shit. He had runner's legs.
Yeah, how did it get there?
How did they fuck up so like?
How did they get there?
I want to know. Like, I want this to be a documentary after. Like, I need this to be on the DVD.
Yeah.
I want them to know, like, yo, who got fired, who got hired, what happened to the guy that got fired? Is he like ostracized or something like that? Like, is he like that dude from the Cubs that got like death threats and shit like that because the shit was so horrible? Remember that guy? I don't know if you never watched baseball. Like the guy that caught the I guess it was a home run.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like ostracized by like, his name was like Scott something.
The city?
Yeah, he was like the whole city hates him like forever.
Why he caught a home run?
No, he caught a ball that was going for, but he just
yeah, because they was in the World Series and the Cubs, they could have won if he caught that ball, but a fan caught the ball instead.
Should have dropped it.
And then the Cubs, no, you can't. Like that's why they tell fans. They tell fans not to do that. Like if it's in the stands, cool. If it's at the wall, chill the fuck out.
Wait till after
I could
the
probably
play.
get this.
Yeah, wait till the play is done.
And that's why the Cubs lost the World Series, and that would have been the first one they won in like years because the Cubs had a curse. No, that was the Red Sox or the Cubs. I think it was both. I don't know. I don't watch baseball.
Either way, it happened.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah.
But Sonic, we cool with the trailer.
Yes.
It looks good.
Yes.
Let's see. Dragon Ball Z Symphony Concert Tour is coming to North America with their first stop being in Chicago. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I might go.
You gonna go to Chicago and watch this shit?
Nigga, I might. That's just in March. I might be out there. Not gonna lie. Because when the nigga said the child hella, I was like, you know what? I might want to see that live with a symphony, nigga, and some horns and some trombones and some saxophones.
Wait, is it gonna be the Japanese versions?
I would assume so, right?
Oh, I gotta.
I mean, if it's a Dragon, cause I think it's being done by. I think a partner in it is
who's talking?
No, the company.
Oh,
Funimation or Toei?
Toei,
yeah. It's one of them.
If it's Toei,
yeah, I mean, I know
Japanese.
Final Fantasy, they do that shit a lot. They do like a lot of, so I'm gonna assume it's the Japanese
they
version.
do that shit for Super Mario too, Zelda. They do that shit for a lot of things.
Yeah, they like
Dragon Ball Z one. That's kind of iconic. I just don't know how many iconic songs are in Dragon Ball Z, but the intro, the next time on Dragon Ball Z outro.
Well, it's
just all the music that happens during that show.
Yeah, if you ever watched it, because I watched Dragon Ball Z,
and the characters have themes and shit.
Like when Super Saiyan 2 Gohan happened for the first time, that's all kind of hot. Future Trunks song,
yeah, so it's all that stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not into orchestral music like that, so I'm not. It. That doesn't appeal to me, but I like the idea of it. It's like, you know, Dragon Ball is that big of a cultural thing. That's like, hey, we're just gonna play the music from this show that you love. and you're gonna sit here in a fucking tuxedo and watch it.
I ain't putting no fucking tuxedo.
I mean, if it's something
I'm going there in my
if it's an
Dragon Ball
Opry
Z shirt, nigga.
if it's on a Grand Ole Opry, you don't not wear a tuxedo.
Suck my dick. I'm gonna wear my shirt with a jacket on it.
Yeah.
Black tie affair, they're not gonna let you in.
Black tie these, nigga. I'm not going there with nothing else but my Dragon Ball Z shit. I'm gonna get them fucking shoes they made. I'm gonna get me a shirt from fucking Hot Topic or something.
Yep.
Go in there with a blazer. Shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. I'm geeking out. Sit down and eat your fucking popcorn, old nigga. Ain't gonna be no old niggas in there.
You say that, but it's orchestral music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there might be a bunch of old niggas.
That's a word. See, this nigga with these fucking words, man.
Orchestra, nigga?
Orchestral.
Yeah. Orchestra.
Nigga, we went to the same school.
Nigga, who paid more attention? Obviously you.
You right.
Fuck, I lost the topics. Fuck. I think I got it. All right,
What?
so Frank Miller to return
No.
to what?
No.
What happened? Say it.
No.
What's up?
No, we good.
All right,
Continue. What happened?
so Frank Miller to turn Sin City. Frank Miller to turn Sin City to be turned. What?
You had a stroke, nigga?
That's the way he wrote it.
Oh,
Frank Miller
see?
to turn Sin City to be turned into live action series.
Oh, see how it is to read something when somebody writes something
My
fucked
nigga,
up?
I'm
Oh,
Ron,
my bad.
Nigga, I'm Ron Burgundy.
Yeah,
I
do
read
that.
what's on the prompter, nigga.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was
Same.
like, why would you some crazy topics? See me read it.
I know I can read, nigga. I passed that class.
You don't know orchestral, but you can't. But you can read.
Orchestral?
Yeah.
I've never heard that word.
Never
I've
heard of
of
orchestral?
no. Ancestral.
.com?
Heard of that? What? Yo, Mike, yo, Frank Miller, yo. So, Sin City live action series. Do we want a live action series? Do we think it's gonna be streaming? Does it go to Netflix or another stream? HBO Max.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it depends on where it ends up. I guess is where my excitement.
Well,
level
Lionsgate, he did a deal with Lionsgate, so I don't know.
I have no idea who
has
owns that.
ties to Lionsgate shit.
Are they gonna get all new characters? Did the movie characters do that good of a job where we need them because we see them as those characters like Bruce Willis and Jessica Alba?
Nah, you can probably replace them.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just asking.
Yeah, I know. It depends. Like again, it depends on where it ends up. If it's like on like regular TV, like I'm not for that. 'Cause
Nah, hell no.
it needs to be somewhere it can be rated R and violent and blood and all that shit. So hopefully, yeah, I'm assuming it's gonna end up on the streaming service. I don't know which one. I would assume HBO Max probably seems like the best fit because I don't think it's obviously not gonna go to Disney. It could go to Netflix, but I don't think so. Yeah, I think it probably end up on HBO Max, which would make sense because they're buying shit up. So
And this shit is like the movie is like a series, so
yeah,
it could work.
yeah.
Now,
It's been like a crime that they're trying
Yeah,
to
they
solve.
got killed Rourke, man.
Yeah.
do they?
Yeah, that nigga's been doing fucked up shit. It always gets away.
But that's what makes the show. I mean, the movie good.
Yeah, no, but it can't be a Dr. Claw ass nigga always getting away.
Dr. Claw ass nigga.
I'll get you
Nigga
guys.
always gets away. Goddamn, wins everything.
Word. Now, speaking of Netflix, Netflix signs a deal with Nickelodeon for original content based on their characters. Now, do we think that Netflix is just scared in their fucking boots? Or was this like a play that's been in the works? Or
I would assume it's probably been in the works. I don't know how deals like that work.
Rocco shit.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, and they've been working with Nickelodeon because they did the Rocco shit. They did the Vader Zim shit.
I think they got the Ninja Turtle shit coming.
Well, Ninja, and yeah, they're doing the Ninja Turtle,
Supposedly.
and then so it had to probably be something because I don't think it could be like, oh shit, Disney Plus came out Tuesday.
Yeah,
hey,
but-
yo, we signing the deal tomorrow,
Yeah,
yo.
but-
like
but-
they must have.
But it seemed like after the Disney Plus got actually released, then they come out with this shit like,
Yeah.
oh, don't forget about us, nigga.
it seemed like a well-timed
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
It seemed like a play where it was like, yo, we got to scramble to get some. We need to be in the news too. Like, don't forget about us, bitch. We still out here.
We still living. We still about it.
Yeah, exactly. So, so Netflix signs a deal with Nickelodeon. Does that mean? Do we hope that all the exclusives from Nickelodeon go to Netflix? Like, all the old shows from the inception of Nickelodeon to now.
I would assume. I would assume that's what it would entail. Which
The Double Dare,
yeah. So
the
we're gonna
Nick
get Double
Arcades.
Dare. That'd be cool. What if they bring Nick? Like, what if they
Rugrats.
bring Nick Arcade back and shit? Like, there's a opportunity for
Guts.
this to be a good idea. Bring Guts back. Fucking Hidden Temple.
Hidden Temple.
Like this is it's actually a good thing. Like, and they could do some bring back
Keenan
more
Kel.
shows, bring back Keenan
Yeah.
Kel, or even the cartoons, bring back Hey Arnold, or just do like another movie, even if it's
Yeah.
not like a full series.
But
And then you would love this because Nickelodeon owns Turtles. So that means you might there be a place to stream the Turtle movies because I don't know where those are
I heard that DC's in the talks for that shit too.
for the Turtles.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
So
Well, then
I
keep
don't
going.
Damn.
know.
Somebody likes
But were you more of a Disney kid or a Nick kid?
Probably I mean both. I like both.
What you
I
watch
feel.
more though?
I feel like I
think I watched Nickelodeon more too. I think, but
I feel like I felt like Rocket Power was my last like stint at Nickelodeon. It was like, all right, I think I'm done here.
When did
that's a good
SpongeBob come out?
99.
90, yeah. SpongeBob
Okay, I
been
think
out
that was my
since
last shit.
forever.
I
Damn.
remember when they premiered SpongeBob, my nigga.
I remember when he
I'm that old, my nigga.
I remember when they premiered Doug, nigga. That shit was like a kid event.
I didn't even know what the fuck Doug was, but I remember they used to have the like the block on Saturdays where they was have all that. Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yep.
Something else. No, they had
Kablam!
The Couch.
Oh,
Couch.
Snick at Night?
Yeah, they used to have
Kablam.
all that, and then they played SpongeBob at 9:00. So they had Are You Afraid of the Dark? They had all that, and then they played that shit. And then I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? This shit ain't gonna last long. And then like 20-something years later, this
Milkman?
shit's still here.
Yo, if they bring Kablam back,
Milkman, the
Kablam.
power to melt.
Milkman. Oh, man.
That He-Man ass nigga.
Yeah.
Ouchies.
Ouchies.
if they bring that shit back, man.
Real
Monsters,
shit.
Yeah,
Rocket
yo,
Power, Rugrats.
Yeah, man. I think I was more of a Nick kid. And Nick had on lock with a lot.
Salute
of
Your
shit.
Shorts.
Salute. Oh, wow. What was that Wild West show?
Dude, not fucking.
Hey Dude.
Hey Dude.
Hey, dude.
Yeah, Clarissa explains it all.
Clarissa explains it all. They could do a remake like they did, have her like kid or some shit like
Old
that.
as
Explain shit. Bob explains it all.
Yo, that's the crazy shit. Nickelodeon used to have mad live action
You should
shows.
have slaps. Pete and Pete.
Pete and Pete.
Bring back Pete and Pete. Fucking
shit.
was it Arnold? Whatever, the strongest man
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the world.
Yo, Alex Mack.
Oh, Alex Mack.
Was Shelby Woo on Nickelodeon?
What's up?
Adventures of Shelby Woo. She was like an Asian detective.
That sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
What else was on Nick?
Um,
I mean, do you think that if Netflix did that, they can give Disney a run for their money, or does Disney have like shit on lock right now?
if they do it right, if they do all the stuff we were just saying, and they like bring the shows back, put all the old shows in. Because the deal I saw isn't just for all the old shit; it's to produce new IPs too.
It's to produce original content. but-
Too. So if they do it correctly, yeah, I don't know. Run from their money is probably a strong word, but I think it's a good chance to keep them in the conversation in a different light.
It's like one of these motherfuckers gonna have to be PlayStation, another gonna be Xbox, somebody gonna be Nintendo Switch.
Exactly. Like Xbox, like I'm saying, Xbox has not sold as many consoles as PlayStation 4, but it's still doing good.
Still out there.
Yeah, it's still doing good. But so like you're not gonna be number one, but you might be a strong number two.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Just thought of something.
What?
What if they put all them Nick at Night shows on there?
That's what I'm saying.
Night?
Oh, like Lucy and
Lucy,
fucking
yeah. I fucking love
Green
Lucy.
Three's Company?
Acres is the place to
Nigga,
be.
they put all them Nick at MASH and all that shit.
Oh, nigga.
Nah, but the crazy shit about Nickelodeon is they missed the streaming wave, and they keep putting out more channels. So they got that Teen Nick show,
Yeah,
that Teen Nick channel. They got Nick at Night. They got the Nicktoon channel. They got like 5 channels.
So if they mix it all together and put it on Netflix and make.
But what sense would that be shooting yourself in the foot? Because you already got it accessible, but you got it on 5 channels. Are we gonna take it? Are we gonna
But we're talking
take
about
away these 5 channels and put them all on the streaming?
Well, it's the same thing with Hulu. They don't, just because the shows show up on Hulu, we haven't got rid of ABC.
Yeah, but something's gonna fall by the wayside.
Still gonna have the TV, like you still have the cable version of the shows, but now in terms of having a place to stream, so it's like.
But what's the point? Is
So
what
like
I'm saying,
Disney Channel
from
still
like a business aspect.
Well, because you still have the cable package. Like Disney Channel still exists.
Yeah.
It's just now when you want to watch a movie streaming, the place you go to is the Disney Plus app. Same thing for Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon channel still exists, but if you want to, but like you don't want to watch live cable, you want to watch something on streaming, you'll go to Netflix because Netflix owns the rights to Nickelodeon shit.
I mean, it's cool to have options, but with the eventual demise of cable, does it make sense? You're always going to be in the red, because if everyone's sign up for, or some, like it's a fact that or some type of statistic that like 70% of people in the US are signed up to some streaming service, whether it be Apple, Netflix, Hulu, whatever the fuck. They sign up to something. Like the other 30% they got to be like elders or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So does it make sense to keep the 30 but still be like, does it don't make sense to me to have them in both places. Because it seemed like The 30% I don't really give a fuck about them. It's the 70 I care about.
So you're just saying get rid of cable, period.
Not cable, but it doesn't make sense that, okay, so have all that shit. If you're going to have 5 channels, condense it to 1 or 2 and then have most of this shit on streaming where it's like, hey, you know, kick us back some money. This is your incentive to sign up for Netflix. We got everything on it. We got shit from Lucy to fucking Rocket Power to fucking, what's on Nickelodeon now? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I have no clue.
Invader Zim?
Invader Zim. We got the Rocco movie. We got all types of shit.
Well, it's not a either or thing. It's like so cable is just cable. So cable is like, this is our cable schedule. These are the shows going to be on. If you turn the TV on randomly at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, this is what we're going to have. The streaming thing is, I want to watch Rocket Power.
Yeah, but waiting to watch something is dead.
Yeah.
If I could just go to a streaming service
so you're talking about getting rid of cable, period, then? Because that doesn't apply just to Nickelodeon. That's cable, period.
The natural progression of things.
Cable's going to have to adapt. It's going to have to be
that's
the
what
internet.
That's the streaming service for.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not an either or
So
thing.
that wire
it's
shit
like
is
all that wire shit is dead, nigga.
Yeah, but okay.
Put a box right here, put the channel. Like, that shit is dead, man.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm saying, like, it's not either or. It's a they work together in a sense. Like, I don't think cable's gonna go completely away right away.
Yeah.
So it's like, we're a cable company. We make TV shows on cable. So we make the show. The show was made here. We'll get however many views we get here. If the show is popular, people will talk about it. But it's like, if you want to on demand watch it, you'll go to our streaming service. So you can still have the cable, still have the Nickelodeon channel. We'll still have our whatever schedule it is. But like if you think of a specific show that you want to watch, then you just go to the streaming service. Like, you can still have I understand. Well, it's not. There's no work for you. You don't do nothing. You just go into the app and playing the thing. But you still have cable. Sometimes you gotta, maybe your internet's down, but you still have some cable and you might turn the TV on.
But ultimately, to me, there hasn't been a draw to Nickelodeon in years. Everything's been either Toonami, Cartoon Network, Netflix, Disney Channel, something. Everything's been a draw but Nickelodeon. They tried to bring back Double Dare. That shit was a flop. They tried to bring back a bunch of other shit. Shit flopped. That show, I heard that was coming out. I ain't seen a commercial or anything about it since they announced it. So,
but you don't watch cable either.
No, but I would have seen or heard a commercial. Like, if Keenan's producing, I'm pretty sure I would have seen a commercial, because I got kids, so they obviously watch stuff. It would have been a YouTube ad or something. It'd have been on a commercial or some channel. I haven't heard or seen a draw for Nickelodeon in so long, so I'm like, are these niggas even still on?
I mean, I get what you're saying. I get that.
They got to adapt. Like, old niggas watch TV.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then maybe that's why you don't see shit, because Nickelodeon isn't made for older people. It's made for kids.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Well, it's more of a nostalgia station now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what a lot of those other channels are. Like, that's why they have the different Nick channels.
I guess SpongeBob would be a draw, right?
For some people.
I mean, because they just announced the movie.
Yeah.
Are they going to keep doing SpongeBob, though?
Yeah.
I mean, I know they saw the thing with the movie, but homie
died, don't stop nothing.
Okay, yeah.
That don't stop a goddamn nigga. This is our cash cow. This was keeping the lights on.
Yeah,
he ain't going nowhere.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't think nothing else from Nickelodeon.
Word.
That's popping like that.
I mean, they had I'm sure there's, if I had time to actually think, there's some other shit.
Because the biggest draw that they had,
they got Turtles. They own Turtles.
Oh yeah.
That's not even big right now. That's not like.
Oh, that's because they fucked it up.
It was more of the CGI. Yeah, it was more of the CGI one that people was talking about. I don't know a lot of people that I haven't even been watching this shit.
Yeah, they fucked it up.
HBO Max got Cartoon Network shit.
Yeah.
So with Cartoon,
so niggas only gotta go somewhere.
So with Cartoon Network comes a lot of, the Two Stupid Dogs. You got the Dexter's Labs. You got the
Billy and Mandy. Yo, when they brought Billy and Mandy back, that shit was good.
I mean, they brought it back.
They brought it back for a minute.
Fucking
they drew it different.
Was that the one where they cussed, or like was more like
they cussed?
It was more No, it was.
They brought it back. They drew them differently.
I could have swore it was like more PG-13 when they brought it back.
Yeah, it was a little bit.
Jamaican,
like a little more mature.
Yeah.
Like,
Jamaican deaf.
So Netflix,
Billy. Monday.
It wasn't me.
Yo, Shaggy is the Grim Reaper.
Shaggy should do everything Jamaican.
Right. Oh, he was the crab.
Yeah.
The live action Little Mermaid. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Did anybody watch that?
Nah.
Yeah. People watched it. Well, see, that's another thing about live TV.
I had no interest to watch that. That wasn't like I'm not the demographic for that.
Niggas didn't watch that Jamie Foxx shit that was live TV.
Jamie Foxx did something live?
Was Shazam?
No. I think it was What's the Archie Bunker show?
Oh, All in the Family.
It was a remake of All in
forgot
the.
they was doing that.
It was a remake of All in the Family, and Jamie Foxx played Sherman Helmsley character, and they did that live on TV. I watched that shit was pretty good.
Was it?
That shit was great.
I didn't think that shit could work because you can't be racist like that on TV no more.
Nah, but the thing is, that shit worked on TV. That shit worked on TV. That shit was good, man. And then, but then it's live, so it's like, obviously there's no cutting, so they're saying shit and doing shit, and some of this shit is on the script, some of this shit is impromptu, and they're trying to not laugh.
Yeah,
it's the funniest shit in the world.
Agnes, them niggas moved across the street.
But let's see, Netflix's Death Note 2 is still alive.
Okay. I still ain't watched the first one, but if y'all want to make more, go ahead.
There was no point for any of them.
To separate it wasn't bad. It was just that they kind of whitewashed it. I didn't like who they had as light, but Willem Dafoe,
as real,
that works. It's creepy.
I mean, I'm not talking about Willem Dafoe like that.
They actually showed niggas' head getting slapped off. Like, he wrote some shit in the book, and the ladder came out the car, and that shit just decapitated his whole shit, and his jawbone was just there. I was like, oh shit. So it is good. And how it ended, the twist, he kind of set up his own death and life. I forgot what he did in the book. He did something in the book, ripped the page out, and did some shit. I don't know what he did, but he's still alive and shit. So I don't know if they're gonna use the same person though. Yeah, but that shit was good though.
I mean, do you Netflix? Go ahead.
That shit should have been in a series.
Probably.
It should have been a live action series.
So you could cook with it and like do the whole cat and mouse game about him trying to get caught, but not as like movie.
Yeah.
Okay. So Mark Wahlberg in talks to play Sully in Uncharted 2.
That's funny.
It's fuck.
That's how long this movie's been in development hell. It went from him going to play Nathan Drake to him not playing Sully.
Yeah.
That's how long this shit hasn't been made.
Nah, but didn't they cast Tom Holland?
Yeah. As a young Nathan Drake, yeah.
So is it a time skip thing or is it?
Nah, it's just because Mark Wahlberg isn't that old, so it's gonna be. He met Sully when.
Nah, but when you okay,
so it's not super old Sully. It's just. Younger Sully. But it's just funny because he was supposed to play Nathan Drake at first, and it's like, well, this shit been in development hell for so long, and so now he's gonna play Sully.
Too buff to play Nathan Drake, ain't he?
No, Nathan Drake. I mean, he's just a regular. I mean, he's a nigga. He's just a regular dude. Like,
nah, but when that nigga threw homie in the ice, that nigga was.
What? That's fucking Four Brothers.
Yeah. That nigga. I was like,
that's Scar. He threw Scar in the ice.
The first time I looked at the nigga, I was like, dang, what the fuck this nigga been doing?
Working out,
nigga.
Nah, that nigga was big. Nah, it's like
getting the good vibrations, nigga.
He was a Calvin Klein model, nigga. Remember he used to drop his pants.
What?
He used to drop his pants while he rapping.
Yes, Bobby, we was there, but we wasn't there.
I don't remember that.
That nigga used to dance in Calvin's.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
You remember Good Vibrations?
Nope.
You remember Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch?
Vibrations. Sweet vibrations. You don't remember that?
I do now, yeah.
Okay.
Why you do Nike Cup over?
Cause you stupid. So Marky Mark as Sully.
Yeah.
Marky Mark as Sully.
That's cool, I guess. I personally I don't see it, but whatever.
I don't either.
I don't think this movie's gonna get made anyway, so it don't matter. But
I mean, no faith.
But I'm not mad at it either. So
okay,
yeah.
All right, so Paramount has given Netflix the rights to make a fourth Beverly Hills Cop.
Why you laugh like that?
Because this shit, because they're not doing so they're doing all these reboots and remakes, so they won't reboot this shit. So they have old ass, decrepit ass Eddie Murphy try to jump over fucking hoods of cars and chase people down in Beverly Hills Cops 4.
Well, didn't they try to reboot it? Man, it didn't work.
The series?
I could swear there's a TV show for Beverly Hills Cops.
The series Brandon something.
Oh,
Brandon Jackson,
dude from a lottery ticket. I ain't got shit.
Yeah, I'm broke, nigga.
I'm broke.
So they tried to reboot it. It didn't work, so you gotta bring back an old nigga. Put some oil in a nigga kneecaps and hopefully he can jump.
The only way that this will work, a fourth Beverly Hills Cop, is if Axel Foley plays the role of the guy that played his boss in the first three. I think that's the only way this will work, where you be the OG, you try to lead this young detective down a road of, I guess, doing shit the right way, or like, stay in the lines of the badge. I don't see Eddie Murphy saving kids from fucking roller coasters and
being a back of a truck while the niggas is shooting
tracking down horses and fucking playing with guns. I don't see this shit. I don't want to see Eddie Murphy in the fourth. I didn't want to see the third one. I was cool with that too.
See Wonder World?
Wonderworld was.
I like that one.
Wonderworld. It was cool. Don't get me wrong. If it come on, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
But I don't need a fourth one. Because
you getting it.
If it's anything like when they start, putting old shit into this new age and time in cinema, where it's like this shit has to have explosions and knife fights and kung fu and all this shit. I don't need to see all this crazy shit. Eddie Murphy has carved his niche out in Beverly Hills Cop, where it's like he have a couple fights, they look like fucking Dolomite fights, and he shoots somebody, and then yeah,
I can learn that shit.
And then he solved the crime at the end, and then he go talk to fucking Riggs and Murtaugh. That's not Riggs and Murtaugh.
Fucking Lethal Weapon, nigga.
Let's Lethal Weapon. What the fuck is them niggas' name?
Riggs and Murtaugh.
I don't know, the stepdad from Santa Claus. That's what that was. Him and somebody else.
Oh, I can't remember
As many times as I watch that goddamn movie, I don't know their goddamn names, man.
But what if that's what they do? But what if they do keep it like closer to like the original movies, and like they don't like make it like more explosions and more jujitsu, flipping and karate, spin kicks and all that shit? What if they keep it regular?
Axel Foley should be retirement age by now. He should be at a desk, or he should be on his pension. This don't make sense.
You're never too old for this shit until you're too old for this shit.
Danny Glover said that shit in the third movie.
Yeah. I think he said it in the first movie.
Getting too old for this shit.
Yes, and he retired to the fourth.
And then he did 4 other movies.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
So you're never too old for this shit.
Exactly.
You're too old for this shit.
You gotta know when to bow out, my nigga. You bringing back Coming to America in Beverly Hills. Leave the past in the past, my
what
nigga.
If it's good?
If it's good, I'll shut the fuck up.
All right.
But on paper, I ain't with it.
Nah, I feel you. I don't really give a fuck about this movie either. I don't want to see it.
Rosewood and Taggart.
Rosewood and Taggart.
Stupid, man. I'm stupid.
I mean, I'll watch it just for like just cause, but I'm not like super,
I'm gonna watch it, but excited. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not excited for it.
What's that nigga that was in Shaft? Jesse T. Williams.
Yeah,
have him play young fucking
Axie Foley Jr. the third.
Yeah. So have him play like you just got on the force and now you got to take this nigga with you because this is your
Tiberius
boss.
Foley.
Yeah,
Tiberius Foley.
Where does your brain be going? Where the fuck did you get Tiberius from?
Is
that what you named
Star Trek?
One of your Pokemon or something? Like
nah,
Tiberius.
Tiberius Foley.
Star Trek.
Okay.
James Tiberius Kirk.
James Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The alien fucker.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see.
Mr. Watt Platinum himself.
So let's see. Now let's review the app known around the world that got 20 million subscribers in 3 days.
Oh, we better go plus ultra on these things?
Known as Disney Plus. Disney Plus review.
I mean,
you don't
if you don't gotta get it, nigga. Yeah. Review that. No.
So the internet has coined the phrase Disney Plus and thrust.
Yeah, I think that. And thrust. Yeah, it's a new one. No more Netflix and chill.
That's the new shit. So Disney Plus, right?
Yes.
What do we think of Disney Plus thus far?
It's good. It's not perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's issues.
Why is it not? Are we talking about the day one problems, or
well,
just
not
overall selection, or what?
Not the connectivity stuff, because that's whatever. Fucking 18 billion people trying to watch all this the same shit at the same time. Whatever, that's gonna be funny. No, it's just like, so sometimes, like if I watch something and then I leave the app and then come back and I try to go back to the show, it doesn't like remember my progress.
Oh, okay.
So if I'm not paying attention, I don't remember what episode I'm on, and I had to like restart shows before because I didn't remember what episode I was on really. Yeah. So they gotta work on that. And then like I don't know. I mean, that's probably my biggest issue actually. If I'm thinking one. Outside of that, it's cool. The selection is fine. Well, actually, the selection is more than fine. They had shit I hadn't thought of either. They had Bonkers up there. Yeah. Obviously, they have all the X-Men shows. Gargoyles, obviously, that's been trending. Mandalorian, Fuego.
Yeah.
I haven't watched
Fuego.
it.
You need to watch it.
Shit, hot nigga.
You gotta watch it.
So, can I watch this and not know shit about Star Wars?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
yeah, you can.
Cool.
Yeah,
because not even I know everything that's going on.
Yeah, there's
really.
Yeah, I don't know everything. I know some of the shit, like when he slid him the metal. I know what that is. That's the Mandalorian armor.
Yeah, it's the shit for the armor.
Yeah, back in the past, right? They was fighting Jedi, and they was the only one that could stand up against them. No,
but
that's a part of the canon.
But I want to know that shit.
They're not gonna say they're not gonna say it in that, but it's canon. Everybody should already know this.
Oh, okay.
And even that you don't necessarily have to know that because
you don't have to know that. But.
Because like in the bar when they talk about you're wearing the Mandalorian and he's like and he hit him with the knife, like to show that his armor is special. It's more durable.
It can deflect lightsabers.
Yeah, basically that's why
it's the only shit that can deflect.
Yeah, exactly.
These niggas was the problem in the past.
Yeah. But this is awesome, man. I've really enjoyed it, especially after that fucking the second episode. I was like, and even though I kind of knew that thing was gonna happen, when it happened, I was like,
can't tell you.
I was like, no. That's, I mean, obviously, and we don't have a lot of information about that race.
And my baby ain't even in it yet.
But it makes sense. Who?
Gina Carano.
Oh,
she ain't show up yet.
Oh, she's in this?
Yeah, she in this.
Oh,
she ain't show up yet.
I heard Bill Burr's in this.
Yeah, she is.
That's what. Yeah, I seen somebody. I heard somebody talking about that shit.
Yeah, you ain't seen him in the trailer?
Nah.
He had 2 blasters.
Oh, he's 2 blasting fucking Red Fury.
I'm definitely watching that shit. Bill Burr's in that shit. Motherfucker. Yeah. But yeah, Disney Plus so far has I guess exceeded my expectation.
Facts.
I mean, I kind of knew what was coming to this shit, but then when I actually went down the list and how they categorize shit, like they got all the like the Spider-Verse shit.
Yeah,
that alone fucked me up. Where I was like, God damn, they made this and that.
They made like 4 Spider-Man shows.
Yo.
And like the documentaries they got about the MCU.
Yeah, I watched that, and that really fucking made me get, because they didn't even. That's what I was gonna say. They didn't even put like. They didn't even really get their into their bag yet.
Yeah,
they didn't even get their bag. They just hitting you with the nostalgia shit. They didn't even get to the new bag.
Yo, and the fact that this kind of wasn't even planned was like, yo, we're gonna start with Iron Man and we're gonna start with Hulk, and then we're gonna see what happens. Then it was like, oh, we can introduce all the Avengers now. Now you need Thor, you need Captain America. Now it's just snowballed into this big thing that is this. And then it wasn't like nobody was thinking about, like nobody believed in them when it came to Iron Man. It was like, yo, it was kind of like an independent film type of shit. And I was like, yo, that's a crazy big
come up
risk. Yeah, like that's a high risk, high reward thing, and they hit big on that shit.
Yeah.
And that shit could have easily tanked if you casted one person. Well, I guess they did with Terrence Howard.
No, they didn't.
Terrence Howard?
Yeah.
I mean,
Terrence Howard was fine.
He was fine, but
he didn't come back because of money.
Yeah.
But
it wasn't because he was he might have been an asshole too, but it's because of money.
But think about it. In the long run, would Terrence Howard have worked as War Machine?
If he was getting all the money that he was getting, he might have aligned his spirits correctly with the 35th dimension. He might have worked, but we'll never know.
Hey, Iron Man.
I mean, especially if you look at fucking War Machine's role in all these movies, it's a very, very minimal part. It's not. So I think Terrence Howard would have been fine.
I'm just talking.
You could put any black person and it probably been alright.
I mean, when it comes to Hollywood politics, I'm talking about like the screen test. When it comes to Terrence Howard, putting Terrence Howard next to Thor, like, can you imagine like a conversation with Terrence Howard and Thor?
Yeah, it'd have been fine.
Hey man, I see your hammer, man. Is that made of Valerian steel, man? How much that go for in the market, man? I can get that off. I know a couple hoes, man.
Gotta whoop that trick, man.
Whoop that trick with that hammer, man. Help me, man.
Thanos whoop that trick, man.
Yo.
My legs, man.
Yo, you see that way that nigga shot me out the sky, man? All my legs.
I can't feel my legs.
Yo.
It's because they ain't there. Yeah.
Cause he ain't there. He got 2 little nubs. Oh, what movie was that?
Major Payne, right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know where.
Nah, I forgot about this shit. That's what makes it so much more funny. He ain't there. Oh man. But Disney Plus, I'm fucking with it.
Facts.
Disney Plus and Thrust.
They petty too.
Yeah.
I went to go watch George of the Jungle. They said due to prior agreements, it's not going to be here till May 2020.
Right.
So
you know what's coming. It was like, yo, we gonna let these niggas get their shit off, but when that shit hit, niggas here.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have everything like Spider-Man. None of the Spider-Man movies are up there because they're technically Sony movies.
Yeah, but Kevin Feige made that announcement like a day or two before.
He's like, no Spider-Man.
Yeah, like no Spider-Man on this shit. You just got everything else. I mean, you got mad time to waste on here. It's mad shit on here.
Yeah, well, it's not really connecting to the MCU, so you straight.
Yeah.
What
the movies.
What the Tom Holland ones do? No, kind of.
Well, just because Iron Man's in it, but it's not really a thing. You don't really have to watch it.
Yeah, you don't have to watch it.
I mean, Far From Home kind of has some big implications for the rest of the MCU.
Maybe.
Well, I'm talking about now. Not later on. I'm just talking about now. Like for now, you don't really need to watch the
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to them. And shout out to them for putting warnings on some of their movies and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, listen, we was
The Crows
racist.
is in this.
We was racist as fuck back in the day. So you're just gonna have to watch the racist shit. All right.
That means you fucking millennials no fucking think pieces on this shit. Like,
No, you can make a think piece. Them roses,
No.
crows is racist as hell.
No, my nigga, we know we was racist back in the day. We just putting this shit as is. We not changing shit. You
Yeah.
know, we putting everything on there as is. Chill out.
I know the
Relax.
song of the South was
You know
up
what's
there.
funny? They keep the racist shit,
Is
but
that
they
up there?
took the shit out of.
I ain't look.
I ain't look. I'm about to look for it.
Watch that shit.
It's
Why
funny.
not?
They took the racist shit out, but took the Toy Story 2 shit out at the end. The whole Weinstein shit.
Oh, yeah, the whole
like,
Wein-
you want to
yeah.
be in this movie? Huh, Barbie? Remember that?
Well, that's a good question. That's fair. I don't know. I mean, because black people aren't important. I ain't going to tell you.
I mean, I think that was more because what with like Song of the South. That's like what the 60s. This is like that shit with
It's
Toy
probably
Story was
before
what
that,
like
right?
in the early 2000s, something like that. So it's
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
And plus, I think isn't the
There's some
Toy Story
shit.
thing? Wasn't that like a deleted scene that wasn't even in the movie, right?
What?
No, it was
Yeah,
in
it
the
wasn't
movie.
in
It was
the
in the
movie?
movie, but they took it out.
You remember at the end when they showed bloopers like on Bugs Life?
Yeah.
It was like that.
Oh, it was a blooper thing.
Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah.
But it was in the movie. When you watch the movie
the
and the
end
credits
of-
go,
yeah.
it's there in the movie theater.
I guess it's a little. I don't know. I feel like it's a little different.
I mean, it's in
between.
Hollywood. It's touchy right now.
Yeah, like the crows is like integral part of the scene.
Yo,
like
niggas
it's
are never
part
gonna
of
get
the
respect.
film.
Niggas are never gonna get the respect that they deserve.
Well, no.
Yeah, they not.
They're not gonna cut. I mean, if they were to put Song of the South, they would have to cut out the whole movie. That's why it's not up there, probably.
I mean, you just want to see a magical nigga do things.
So gaming. So Pokemon Sword and Shield review. So I know Dominican Khaled had a question about this, and we did not answer it because we already had it on a topic sheet, my nigga.
Word.
So Pokemon Sword and Shield. Bobby, do you have the game?
No, I do not.
He does not.
I'm waiting.
Because I have not seen him play. I was like,
Not see me play.
Hesh has the game.
yes, I do.
I have the game.
Yes, you do.
What are your impressions of the game so far?
I
Hesh?
am enjoying the shit out of this game. I was just saying, it was funny the other day, like Thursday or whatever, I was like, I didn't realize how excited for this shit I was until Thursday, and I was like, all day in the back of my head, I was like, oh shit, Pokemon going tomorrow. I really want to play this shit. I really shit. I want to play this shit. Because this is like something, and I said, like, this is something I wanted since fucking, at least since Pokemon Snap came out, but maybe even before that, like a full-fledged, actual, like, catching Pokemon, being in the wild shit, like,
like an actual storyline.
Yeah, on the TV. I was like, oh
Nah,
shit,
but we
better
got-
than Let's Go shit.
We gotta admit that Pokemon Snap shit and Pokemon Stadium shit was pretty fucking innovative.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it was
It
dope,
was.
but it was like it's like the
Now that I think
the
about
first
that
hits for
shit,
free.
That was they had you buy a separate attachment to hook onto the back of
Right.
your 64 inside.
Yeah. So you
and
get
that
your
64 controller did mad shit now that I
Yeah,
think
it
about it.
Mhm.
So they made you buy another contraption to put on the back of this shit, put your cartridge in it. You could download your team in there, play with them niggas, and then take it back out.
Yeah.
Yep, but you couldn't actually play the game.
But you couldn't
though.
actually play a
I
game.
think it did have a version. I think it did have a thing where it would project it on the screen, right?
What?
What?
I think it did.
Uh,
I can't remember. I could have sworn it was
The Game
some.
Boy?
I don't know. I could have sworn it was some type of contraption where like, and it might have been that like where you could like project.
Somebody probably made that shit.
But I don't remember. Maybe I just wanted that so bad that I made it
Manifested
exist
it.
in my brain. Point being is, fucking Pokemon on an actual fucking TV screen.
yeah.
This is something I wanted for mad years.
Mhm.
I'm very happy that it exists.
Now, is there anything that you don't like about the game?
I mean, the Dynamax stuff is it is what it is. Like it's not, it's dumb, but it's also like it's fine.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, you make it biggin, and then it's like okay,
Big-
and then whatever. But the wild area stuff is kind of cool.
Mm.
I like how they set limitations and stuff, so like you can't, so like you have to get badges to catch certain level Pokemon in the wild area, so that you're not catching shit that's
Nigga.
way stronger than what you run into.
I tell you, this Onyx knocked me out.
Oh yeah,
nigga.
that's the one that's right in the intro. Yeah,
Yeah, nigga,
Yeah.
knocked me out, nigga.
Wait, what you mean?
because
So
there's Pokemon you find in the grass, and there's stuff that will be like a little outside the grass, and that
there's
stuff
these
is
big dick Pokemon that just walk
Basically.
around anywhere the fuck they want, and they like high level Pokemon. So
Yeah.
so you could reach the area and be like a level 11, and if you go in the grass, you'll see like level
Mostly
9
or
10,
around
11,
there.
Oh,
like
okay, I
that.
got you.
But then there's these big dick Pokemon. Like I ain't saying no fucking grass, man.
So be
I'm-
like 26,
nigga, I'm mad
27,
evolve formed out here, nigga.
So even if you're able to like potion your way through, survive the fight, and like get its health down,
you can't catch them.
you still can't catch it because you
bullshit.
don't. No, it's so
Nah.
that you're not like that's like
it's
the first gym. So if you get a level 30 Pokemon, you just swapping shit.
But you
So-
sacrificed it
Well, you don't,
Your life for this.
you don't have to,
But
but
that's
you
what
didn't
they
have
say.
to do
They
it.
tell you to avoid those type of Pokemon. So it's
They
like
tell you ahead of time.
You stay in the grassy area until you get a certain type of badge where you can battle those Pokemon. But it's like me running in there blind. I'm like, yo, it's not honest. That nigga wasn't shit in the cave in
whooped your ass,
Pokemon Blue. Nigga wiped my whole team out. I was like, all right, big dick Onyx. She's gonna rock my whole shit. Cool, man.
Yeah, no, and then the thing I really and the other thing that I really like about the game is there's a lot of quality of life changes that they made in this game. A lot of them. So the XP share is out on off jump. That's that. They made it so that you can access your PC box just straight from your menu. Yeah. So you don't have to go to
you have to go to
Pokemon Center. So you can and there's so many Pokemon off rip so that you can always be swapping shit in and out of your team. You don't have to like go to a Pokemon Center.
Oh, you ain't gotta do that shit no more?
Now you can do it straight from the menu. Nigga, you just like you just call some shits in your box. I want to see what that's like. Go swap it, boom, right in your party. Love that shit. And I mean, so you can skip tutorials.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. They don't make you have to like sit through catching Pokemon and shit. Yeah, in case you know what you're doing a little bit. So like you'll get Pokeballs, and if you just catch a Pokemon, they'll be like, oh, I see you know how to catch Pokemon. Keep it moving. Yeah. You don't have to go through the whole tutorial. They don't have to like hit you with the dumb down shit for a lot of shit. So a lot of that stuff is shit. If you know what you're doing a little bit, skip right through and get right into the business.
Right.
The stadium stuff is interesting. I like the gym badge is instead of just going to a gym and there's a bunch of trainers there. You
got to do it like a challenge.
Yeah, it's like a little challenge. So like they change it up, and some of the stuff is hit or miss. Like they're like fun. They're like fun little mini game things to do.
Nah, that water shit had me thinking too hard. And I ain't like it.
That was easy.
That shit had me thinking too hard. It took me a good 10 minutes. I was like, wow, how the fuck do I get here?
Water levels always got puzzles.
It was like you got to turn off this valve to get here.
Yeah,
then you got to turn off
just like Zelda. Ocarina of Time.
Shit was
just
pissing
like that.
me off. I was like,
you have to press one button and you press the other button, come back around the other way, press the button.
I passed it
come
now.
Back and you press the button and the thing is gonna just go in.
I didn't cheat. I passed it on my own. Like I didn't go to fucking YouTube and be like, how do you pass the water stage on Sword and Shield? I just I figured it out.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Nah, it wasn't. It was that bad, but I was like, maybe I was tired. I don't know.
Seeing how apparently your weekend been crazy, you were probably tired. You ain't sleep in like 17 years.
Yeah, it's been a lot, man. But Pokemon's been good so far.
Yes, good.
I like how many Pokemon they give you in the beginning before your first gym. Yeah, because I think when you play like the previous version, they only give you like a certain set of Pokemon that appear in the wild. So they'll give you like maybe like 10 Pokemon to put in your party and then go to fight the gym leader. Now they give you like
you could have like 20 different
40 different, 50 different. So it's like you could assemble a team of like anybody before you hit the first gym, and you go through so many like grassy areas and you're given so many Pokemon that it's like everyone should have some type of different variation of a team. Like nobody should have damn near the same team. Yeah. So it was that and the fact that there's so many Pokemon that you can catch. It's like you
overwhelming a little bit.
Like kind of. So you can run around the grass and you can avoid certain Pokemon.
Yeah, no random encounters no more.
Yeah, so there's no random encounters.
So you get to pick when you want to fight.
So so they'll pop up in the grass and you can see them and you can avoid and run into them. Like I want that one to see how that one is. So you could see like a bunch of Rattatas in the field and you can see like a Ghastly. You could run around a Rattatas and be like, I'm going to the fucking ghost.
Yep.
So it's
and the only random encounters is occasionally like a exclamation mark will pop up and you won't know, and those Pokemon might be a little stronger or have better stats.
Yeah.
So you might not know what it is when you run into it, but but you get to choose to do that. You don't even that is like, you see the area and you'll see it walking around like an invisible, and you can choose to engage or not.
Yeah.
That's half the game right there. Fucking annoying shit, just trying to make it through a cave. And fucking every 5 seconds, every step is a fucking Pokemon. Yeah. No more. That relieves the stress. Like, oh shit, I can just make it through this cave and get to the next part, this next town, and then if I want to catch some shit, I could just backtrack, come back, and just catch what I want, try to fight what I want. Like, fucking so much better.
And then the customization of the character is a plus as well.
Facts.
Even though the clothes do cost a lot of if you want some swaggy shit, it do cost a lot, but that is a thing that I like. They still don't have dreadlocks in this game.
Nah, but you got braids.
It's cool. I mean, it's braids. That's the blackest shit I got.
Yeah, me too.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far so good with the Pokemon game. I haven't gotten that far. Like I wanted to binge it.
Yeah, I got like 2 badges so far.
But it's a fun game so far. My daughter's she seemed to be getting into it. She like it. From what I played, I like it. So good game so far. I give it like an 8 out of No, maybe 9. Because I do like the fact that I can play on TV now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I might give it a 9 out of 10.
And the camp and stuff is pretty fun.
Yeah,
That's
and then you
cool.
can interact with other trainers and shit.
Mhm.
That thing is pretty cool where you can just run up to them. Like, I've been running into people from everywhere. I've been running into people from like Germany, fucking Asia, and like, oh, Guten Tag. and then they just give you like some random item and shit. You run into some people from Asia, you run into people from America, you know, like the Netherlands. You just run into people from everywhere. And that's the dope shit when you get online.
And the Dynamax battles are pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
That shit is pretty cool.
Like the raid battles that you can do in the wild area randomly.
Yeah, like
those are
you
pretty
just
fun.
Introducing a new aspect because we've been doing the same shit where it's like, oh, you get your first Pokemon, you go collect a bunch of other Pokemon. There's a legend at the end, go kill them. Now it's like a new aspect now.
Yep.
So you know they got a bunch of side quests, a bunch of side missions. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good so far, man.
Yes,
I like it. I'm fucking with it. Let's see. This past weekend, Sony has patented cartridge technology. Now, for somebody like me, somebody please explain this shit to me.
We might have cartridges on PS5.
Yeah.
So I don't know how or why.
So we got to go back to blowing shit now.
I don't think so because you don't have to do that with. Damn.
What? I didn't say nothing.
I don't think so because you don't have to do that with the Nintendo Switch shit. It's a little more advanced.
Oh,
than the
I think it's be like those kind of cartridges.
No, it's not those. It looks like that, but this is just a prototype.
Yeah,
it doesn't necessarily going to look like that coming out the gate. It may. Do I want to fuck with cartridges?
But why I think do cartridges have more space for data? Is that what it is?
I don't think so.
It would be
because like why would they go to cartridges over CDs?
Does it? The CDs?
I think cartridges might have more space. I have to look into that because I don't remember.
What's the highest SD card I had?
CDs do have a limited capability.
Yeah.
If we're thinking about how many CDs it took to play Final Fantasy VII,
Mm-hmm.
and all that shit. So it's like you know, I don't think CDs. I don't think they've ultra Blu-ray anything to maybe it could. Well, Blu-rays have a lot of data on
and that would eliminate loading to a certain extent, kind of a little bit, right?
Yeah. Well, no. There would still be some type of load because it would still be.
You don't have to load off of. I mean, like once you get into the game, but I mean, like
I don't know.
I don't know. So I think maybe there's.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I'd have to look into that. So maybe that's why they might be looking into doing that because obviously games are becoming more graphically intense, and it means the files are bigger, and discs might just not be working anymore.
It would be easier to fuck up a disc to fuck up a cartridge.
Yeah.
Cause I'd be so afraid of my daughter taking
scratching something.
Yeah, but then you got to worry
Using it as
about
a
like the water
frisbee.
damage and shit like that when it comes to cartridges.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you get water. I guess.
I mean,
You get water damage. So I think it's harder to.
it's a way to fuck up a disc and a cartridge. Like we pretty sure we've all fucked up a CD with like some fake impressions, some smudges, or we dropped
definitely.
a cartridge from a height than it was supposed to be dropped, or like it fell, or something happened with a cartridge where it's like shit don't work no more.
Plus, we thinking about old school cartridges
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Like,
we
we talking about this is a 2019 cartridge
Nah, when I heard
made out of titanium. Yeah,
yeah, I'm not doing it no more.
this shit might be made out of titanium and fucking dinosaur
and
bones.
shit.
Nigga, this shit will never break.
Never know. But
cartridges,
Sony, PS5.
I mean, if they do it, that would be
Have you seen
interesting.
that model that's been going around the internet? Do you really think it looks like that?
With the PlayStation?
Yeah, the PlayStation.
I think that's
model.
just a dev kit. I don't think it's actually going to look like that.
And then where would the cartridges go?
Well, in that particular unit, I mean, in that front U, I guess.
Do you think it's going to be an exposed type of thing, or is it going to be like it's an internal? If they do that, like does that having it exposed, does it add to the aesthetic of?
I hope it's an exposed one, so it's easier to just pop it out and pop another one in. But
yeah.
Probably
Damn, if we go back to cartridges, nigga,
it could be like the Switch where it was like, yo, that should just
click up.
Yeah. Damn. If we go back to cartridges, nigga, I don't know.
Hey, who knows? They might have it. You could put 5 in at once.
Oh yeah.
Like let me put 5 cartridges in.
Especially if they're like many. That's what I'm saying.
Not a CD changer, nigga.
It could be.
Well, if it's got enough slots for it, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, maybe.
That's what they should have did. Man, I think about it. Fucking CD changer in a fucking Xbox or something like that.
I mean, you know how big that shit would have been. You ever seen a fucking CD changer fucking DVD thing?
Yeah.
It's big as fuck, nigga.
That shit is like 2 VCRs together.
Plus, with all the technology to actually play the game and shit, nigga.
Let's see.
A whole ass transformer in your house. Nigga.
Word. So making mad noise, overheating and shit. That should be dumb hot.
Roll out.
Setting everybody's house on fire.
Yeah.
On fire.
Especially the Gen 1s. Them just definitely be blowing up and red ringing.
For real.
Let's see. DC Marvel news. So Joker crosses $1 billion.
As we knew it would.
As we
After
knew
a certain point.
Now, I think we've said all we can say about Joker.
Yeah.
Joker 2?
Again.
That's what Ty Phillips talking about.
Is it looking more and more likely?
Well, yeah. It just made over $1 billion, yes.
Yeah, but he said that only if we could recreate the magic that we did on the first one, I'll make a Joker 2.
And I hope he sticks to that.
But it's kind of hard to catch lightning in the bottle twice.
True, especially, and then you're going into the film with expectations now, too.
Yes, now it's a high expectation where it's like some people that don't like the movie don't like the goddamn movie. and she don't like the goddamn movie.
Oh, she did?
No. So,
I don't know how you don't like one of the greatest films to ever be filmed.
That's what I've been telling her. Nobody listen to me, dog. Nobody listen to me, dog.
Well, maybe you can give them what they want on the second one. You want more action? All right.
She's not gonna do it.
Oh.
I don't know.
I got scared.
Like, help.
I got something to say. Wait, whoa. Nah, but a Joker 2, I still don't want to see a Joker 2. I think it's good how it left off.
I think it was like a good, complete story. It did what it was going to do. I'm not excited for the idea of a second one. Obviously, if they made a second one, I would watch it just to see. But I am worried if they do a second film, they'll ruin it.
They'll ruin the allure that we have with Joker 1. Yeah. So, I mean, if you can recreate that magic, I'm with it.
Yeah.
But if you start to film it, you get the script and be like, nah, this ain't it. I'm cool with scrapping the movie here.
Facts.
So, let's see. The Batman has cast Jamie Lawson in a mysterious role.
Probably Batgirl, as we was talking, right? That's what we're assuming. Barbara Gordon, at least.
So we got black bats, we got black commissions, and we got black cats, nigga. I don't know why my voice did that. That's how I felt right there.
Hi, my nigga. Sounding like, what's this nigga? Bill Duke? Bill Duke ass nigga?
Bill Duke.
You know you fucked up, right? You fucked up. But this overwhelming of blackness.
I'm black, y'all.
Is it going to be well received?
I'm black, black. What's well received?
Are white people going to be in the uproar? It's like, where's the comic book? Take our
This nigga. Yeah, they're gonna be mad. But you can't be mad because, like, if you just think logically, if Jim Gordon black and he has a daughter, his daughter gonna be black, nigga. That's just science.
But do you think they deduced that from
that's arithmetic, nigga? Let's say.
Oh, now you know math. Arithmetic. When the last time you did anything arithmetic?
I mean, yesterday at work.
Oh shit! Look at you.
I'm lying.
Up, down. But Jamie Lawson, and she's kind of dark skinned too. Not even kind of dark skinned. She like a chocolate.
Is she black, y'all?
She blacker than black.
Black, y'all.
So we got what's homie name? Jeffrey
Wright, I believe.
Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah.
Ultra people, I can't get over that people shit. But his light skinned ass, and we got Jamie Lawson chocolate ass. How many protagonists do we see in this movie?
They thinking about Robin,
like off rip.
I mean, at least 2. Batman and then fucking, I guess if Robin's there, that's about it.
How do we get Robin?
I don't know.
It's a little nigga running around in the suit going flip.
Yeah, but don't at the point where Batman takes in Robin, he's like in 40, like it's like late 30s, early 40s, something like that.
I mean, how
like
Robert Pattinson is like 30.
Yeah, he just looks young as fuck.
That's the only white man I ever thought that looked young. He's like old as shit.
I mean, I don't know. I actually have no idea how old Robert Pattinson is.
He is about our age. He's about our age.
I feel like he about our age.
Yeah, he gotta be about that.
So,
I mean, like, she's in the film, but we don't know if she's having like a.
That's been there the whole time. You ain't see it?
No. Can I get some?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nigga.
You want some, Bobby?
Toss me a cup, por favor. Con mi
But yeah, I think I'm with black Batgirl. I just don't want the fans to be so critical of.
Oh, they gonna hate.
What it seems like there's an even number. Whereas like, you know, when it comes
blacks
to
and whites.
yeah, I mean that sounds crazy when it comes to like wars and stuff. But I feel like when it comes to like antagonists and protagonists,
Starting a race war.
I'm trying not to. So you got Batgirl, you got Gordon, and you got Catwoman. So that's 3 right there. And then you got Penguin. You got is the Riddler in this? No, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you got
played by.
So you got Batman, the Riddler, Alfred, Penguin, and whoever else they put in there as like fucking
Colin Farrell was Penguin, right?
Colin Farrell. Yeah.
Didn't they just announce Alfred too?
Yeah. Andy Serkis.
And the
Andy
Serkis. Andy Serkis.
Serkis.
Yes. Yeah.
So we have
And Dano some shit like that is the Riddler. Fucking the dude from There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
I'm drinking your milkshake.
So do we I don't want to say predict backlash, but do we predict it not having as good a turnout? No, but do we predict like it not having as good of a turnout as like previous Batman films, like, you know, because there is that racial not divide but presence.
If Batman was black, I would say that maybe, but because
nigga, what? I don't think nobody. It'd be fucking Black Panther all over again. We'd go see that shit. I don't know about the whites.
Yeah, you're right. I
ain't gonna see that. Ain't gonna see black man. How to get his money? Reparations.
Niggas can't be millionaires and fight crime. They probably commit the crime
like that too.
Niggas commit crimes. They don't stop them.
Got reparations in the fucking Gotham.
I don't know. Because there's a combination shit coming into this movie. It's like,
what's his name? Dwayne Wayne.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, to be lit. So.
Wait.
Marcus Wayne.
Yeah, look at Dwayne. Yeah, his parents got shot. Like that doesn't happen. It's black on black crime. Bet they never caught him either. I bet you it was somebody he knew in the neighborhood. How'd he get his billions investing in Popeyes?
At this point, that might be the smart thing to do.
Love that chicken from niggas.
Speaking of that, somebody went to the Clinton Popeyes with his dick out.
What?
Somebody went to the Clinton Popeyes with his dick out.
Give me the chicken. Give me it.
Got my own secret sauce right here. Yeah.
That's okay. I go to Got the Fried Chicken to get my 10 piece.
Got the fried chicken.
Let me get the poison ivy special with the Bane sauce.
Yeah. That sounds like an STD.
Poison ivy special. Oh, yo, Poison Ivy is Puerto Rican. I'm going to see this movie.
Oh hell yeah, she gotta be.
Yeah.
She gotta be Puerto Rican.
Wepa. Batman, man.
I don't know. Yeah. Shout out to. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm shouting out.
I don't even know either. What Platinum? Let's see. Black Adam starring The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson will officially be released on December 22nd, 2021. That nigga Rock knows how to corner the market. So
I believe that
he knows niggas on vacation. He knows niggas want to see Black Adam. We've seen all this art with him as Black Adam for fucking, I feel like 3 years
It's
now.
been probably longer than that shit. It's probably been like 5 years.
Shout out to Boss Logic, because I feel like he been doing that shit forever. I feel like Boss Logic got niggas mad jobs.
He definitely casted a few people.
Nobody gives him a cent.
Right.
Nah,
he was working with
No, he works with Marvel, but I
yeah.
feel like he don't get enough credit.
Yeah.
He gets a lot of credit. I feel like he gets more than that. So I feel like, you know, you post the shit online that you do, little old nigga, white nigga sitting in your room just drawing shit, and then
yo, he looks like Sam.
He does.
He looks like Sam from Game of Thrones. I swear to God, I thought he was Sam from Game of Thrones.
Sam Tarly, he definitely looked like that nigga.
He was like Sam Tarly.
And I thought, for the longest time, I thought he looked like that that he looks like the suspect in Def Jam, Fight for New York. Like he drew a picture where he was like shaped in like I thought he was like some little chiseled
You're right.
buff nigga, but he was like some type of little small fat guy.
Retarded.
But Black Adam, The Rock is Black Adam. How do you feel about this cast and how do we feel about The Rock?
I mean, the cast has been there.
Yeah, but how do we feel about this shit coming out right before Christmas? How do we feel about all this? How do you feel about this whole announcement?
I believe the shit when it actually comes out.
When is Shazam coming out?
Shazam 2? Who knows?
We
don't know. They haven't announced it.
I haven't heard anything about it.
That kid is growing.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He can still be a little bit older and still be Shazam. He's not gonna be like as long as he's not like a grown ass 35-year-old nigga. Like he can still be like
but this
17 and Billy Batson gets older. I mean, the idea of it doesn't change much.
The little girl is gonna be growing up.
Yeah, well, should be like 12 instead of making good. I mean, like she don't, I mean, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
You would want to jump on that sooner rather than later. Yes. Yeah. But even if they're a few years older, I don't think it's gonna hurt a lot. The only thing that would change is, well, I guess the kids can still just live in town. They just might not live in a house together anymore, but like it doesn't necessarily hurt if they're older. Mm-hmm. The Black Adam thing is, he's been talking about this shit forever. I don't even think this movie's ever coming out. I mean, he's been talking about being Black Adam forever.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they have a release date finally. I guess maybe this would count as I don't know what are they doing? Are they going to do an origin story for him?
Solo, because I really do want to see Black Adam shit because he's really not a bad guy. He just got caught up in a fucking situation where his fucking wife died, and he had to have his power for her to live. But she just kept dying. It's a weird origin story. But
so is that what they're going to do? Like his story?
I think so.
And then they'll do a movie where he's fighting Shazam because ultimately he is going to be the villain, right? Mm. Like, even though he's not maybe the worst human being, he's still the bad guy. He's still his bad guy, so he's still got to end up fighting Shazam. Or maybe they'll flip it and make him into like a anti-hero type of thing, I guess. I don't know what the route they're gonna go with the character. It's because it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, so
because anything he does is
seeing him as a villain doesn't necessarily seem like a thing they'll do.
Yeah, the thing is, like, anything he does is for the preservation of his wife living. But she's dead, but
Yeah, so he's I don't know. Fuck it.
I think
I'll watch it. I'll watch it, but I'm not like, oh shit.
Like if he needs Shazam's powers like as a whole to bring his wife back or some shit like that, he's like, I don't give a fuck about you, little nigga. I need your powers. Need my wife back.
Yeah, maybe
my baby.
Is that what they're gonna go? I don't know what the actual story is.
Yeah,
it's cool. Fucking Rock. He's been Black Adam for 25 years. About time he can make the movie.
Yeah. All right.
I swear he's been talking about that shit since before like Batman vs Superman came out. I swear.
Yeah. For a while.
I swear he's been Black Adam for that long.
All right. And last but not least, Mark Ruffalo in talks with Kevin Feige about the Hulk's future.
Sure he is.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all happen to see Edward Norton on Joe Rogan?
Nah, what he said?
He was talking about the Hulk and stuff like that.
No, what he said?
I forgot.
Okay. Nah, I didn't see it.
I remember seeing it.
He said something about because I don't think he said it on Joe Rogan, but he said something about Disney betrayed him. He said that it was going to be a darker Hulk movie, but they switched it. But Ed Norton has a history of trying to direct movies.
Being super difficult.
Yeah,
yes.
He's tried to direct movies that he's in.
Heard he's a diva.
Yeah, he's very difficult to work with. I've heard. Obviously, I've never worked with an actor.
I mean, when you make a classic, suck my dick.
No, I mean, the fuck he do? He said, "Oh shit, I don't like black people. Oh, I guess I like them now," and that was it.
That nigga made fucking what's the name?
What?
First Rule of
Fight Club. He didn't make that. Fucking Brad Pitt made that.
Did he?
All the women came to watch Brad Pitt, not fucking Edward Norton.
Okay, cool. I'm with it.
Nah, he didn't make that movie. And Meatloaf.
Yeah. So Mark Ruffalo in talks with Kevin Feige about the Hulk's future. So does Hulk finally get a solo film?
I don't even want to see it.
Again, I don't know if that works. I don't know how that works.
So with how you rant and rave about how
it's
good, how bearable, but still,
it's not
got you there.
It's the same direction.
No, it's not. They fucked him up with that.
He's a way different ass nigga.
Professor Hulk.
But you don't think they can do something in the same vein as that with Mark Ruffalo, or is Mark Ruffalo just that bad of a Hulk to y'all?
I don't think it's a bad Hulk. I just think the direction they went with the character. I don't know if that's necessarily Mark Ruffalo's fault.
Yeah,
That's just the choices they made.
And they had their chance.
And then the other thing, again, with the solo films, is I don't know what the rights issue is. Universal owns the rights to Hulk films. And that's a majority of the reason why they haven't been doing solo Hulk films, why he only shows up in other films. Because they don't own the right to actually do a solo, or at least they didn't. I don't know if they worked that out. They might be able to work out a deal like they worked out with Sony, and then maybe going forward it'll be fine. But that's part of the reason why he only just showed up and shit and hasn't had his own solo thing.
Okay.
So that is a factor if they can work that out. But then where do you go? I don't know, because like the I don't know, the Professor Hulk thing did not interest in me. It was like it was fine. I was like whatever, but
they can switch it some sort of way if you
Planet Hulk.
I mean, they did that already technically, kind of with the Thor Ragnarok stuff, and I wish they would have. That's why I wish they'd been able to have his own film and just do that.
If you want to bring Thunderbolt Ross back, it didn't have
Red Hulk. I mean, and obviously we know stuff is going forward because we know She-Hulk is happening.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So we know that Kevin Feige made the announcement that once they make their appearance in the Disney
They'll
Plus,
show
they're
up
going to
in
show up in films. So it could be a She-Hulk.
So She-Hulk and Hulk film or something like that. Maybe that could be cool. Or maybe I mean, I'm sure there's things they can do with the character. I just not super.
Who gonna be She-Hulk? That bitch buff.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll find somebody from the fucking UFC or some shit like that. they'll do some bullshit like that.
Adele.
How tall is she?
You said Adele?
Adele? What
I don't know why.
The fuck is wrong with you, my nigga?
How much time you got?
Huh?
Nothing.
So we done with Mark Ruffalo?
Tina Fey.
No, she was already she's been depicted in porn already. I think she's done.
Tina Fey was in porn?
Not in porn. Was it? She played on Saturday Night Live.
Oh. Sarah Palin, nigga.
Sarah Palin, and then the girl
That's not
played
Tina
on porn.
Fey.
No, that was Lisa Ann.
That's Lisa Ann.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
She ain't buff enough. Ain't she pregnant?
Who, Tina Fey?
Yeah.
She like 45, nigga. I wasn't being serious. I was not being serious about Tina Fey.
Okay.
Abigail Breslin.
Picks, man.
My pick?
Not picks for Hulk, but picks.
The Mandalorian. Watch it. It's good. This nigga shoots lasers like pew pew. He's de-atomizing niggas. The egg.
The
egg. Nah, watch Mandalorian. That's just really good.
Y'all want to answer this question we just got?
What is it?
Or no?
It depends on what the question is.
It says, sup guys, 2 questions for you. The first one is, you are all certified gamers, and as such, I know without a doubt, you've all experienced getting tilted. So I guess that's being like going from 0 to 100.
when anger?
Anger, yeah.
I live in a state of anger, nigga.
So my question is to you is, what game has made you go from 0 to tilted the fastest, and yet you still kept playing it?
Oh, NBA 2K, easy. Easy. I broke my control. I fucked up my controller fucking playing 2K. I was drunk and I was playing some shit in my career. I did some shit and the game was like, y'all fouled a nigga. I was like, I didn't foul this nigga. And then I threw my controller up to the sky. I
foul this nigga. The fucking computer said you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck what the computer said.
You're right.
And I threw my controller up in the air. My fan was on. Controller got caught in the fan. Flew, hit the wall. So yeah, 2K definitely.
I would say Street Fighter. Just for a long time, I couldn't beat Vega or Balrog. I was like, yo, fuck this game. But I kept trying because I had unlimited. No, I didn't. Did in Street Fighter 2, did you have unlimited continues, or did he just die after a while?
I mean, I guess in the home version, I think you probably had continues.
I felt like you only got like 3 or 4 continues, and then he just gray screened. Like, it was like game over. And I was like, I gotta start from the beginning again. But it was definitely Street Fighter because Vega kept climbing up the fucking wall, and I was like, why can't I climb? But you know, it's Vega stage.
Yeah.
So, but then he kept.
You're not Brazil. What is he? Fucking Spaniard or some shit?
He's from Spain
with a mask, so you can't climb.
And then when you get to M Bison, so it's like, you know, that Psycho Crusher shit kills you every goddamn time, and I never see it coming. And then trying to play with Ryu and, you know, that shit not working. They're like, let me try somebody else. Then nobody else works, so I got to try Ryu or Ken.
Yeah, you gotta do Ken, nigga.
But it was definitely Street. Like the earliest game for me was Street Fighter. But in recent memory,
any shooter, because that's like a shooter games. I'll stop playing them after a while.
Yeah, Call of Duty.
Call of Duty definitely.
When you can't get, when you actually play the fucking the campaign,
Yeah.
and you keep dying on some shit that you know you can pass.
Oh yeah,
if you
that's
just
the
duck long
worst.
enough, it was like, yo, if I
Yeah.
know if I shoot this nigga, I can pass this shit.
Yeah, shit like
Just
that is the worst.
always some niggas somewhere was like,
Mhm.
you know what, I'm about to break this disc and say that y'all gave it to me like this.
I opened the box like this.
It was just like this when I opened it.
Yeah.
What about you, Bob? You gotta. I've never heard Tilted before.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably
I don't
like
know what it
European, British or something like that.
Oh,
If that's what, yeah, I'm thinking that's probably.
I don't know.
Unless he meant like tipsy, and that's like every day.
Shout out to Shadow Spectre.
That'd
I think he's
be
from America.
Battletoads and Battle Maniacs.
Battletoads.
yeah.
Battletoads is not meant for normal human beings.
Nigga,
Yeah.
I literally like threw my controller to the ground like mad as fuck, like then picked it up.
Let's try shit one more time.
No, damn, I ain't gonna pass this shit.
Yeah, was you the kid that cried when you got angry?
Yeah,
I knew
was
it. Why you
I
crying?
was like, "What's wrong with you? Can't beat the stage."
You cry when you get angry?
Yeah,
You ain't never,
When I was a kid.
we went to school with a lot of them kids that cry when they get angry
No.
because they want to kill you, but they can't.
because they want to kill you.
But
I try not to cry.
my that's a lie. You can cry to yourself. It's okay, man.
I said try not
Just let
to
it out.
cry.
Oh.
The key word was I try.
That's okay. Let it out, man.
No, I'm
We
gonna
love
hold it in and repress it until you act out in dangerous ways.
We love you, man. Just let it out.
No.
I'll take you to a strip club one day.
Okay.
Get some big titties in your face.
Okay.
Just let it out.
I'm supposed to cry in a strip club now? What the fuck? Oh.
Tell her about your life. Just pay them to listen.
No. Don't listen to that. that
My
rubbish.
pick is the Untitled Goose Game.
No, you
on
playing that
Switch.
shit?
That shit funny than motherfucker. That Goose is an asshole. I love that
Honk.
game. I did a gameplay with that shit, but I never edited the video, so
No.
I'm probably never gonna put it out. But that shit was fun, man. I bought that shit. I bought that shit during my birthday when they gave me coupons. So it was like, hey, you got some money off some shit? Go buy some shit, nigga.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I'll buy this Goose Game. And then I bought that shit. And it's like, that shit was kind of fun, man. Like, for an independent game, I get that shit like an 8 out of 10. That shit is real fun.
Yeah, and that was a big cultural moment for like a good 2 or 3 weeks. Like,
Yeah,
mad people
and
playing
I
this
had
game.
heard nothing about it.
Yeah.
But I was just like, what's this Untitled Goose Game that got this high-ass rate? And I'm like, let me take a chance on something. And then I played it. I was
Yeah, it's
shit,
like dumb fun type of
it's
thing.
dumb fun, man.
Yeah.
So, Babala, what you got, man?
It's a YouTube channel called Street Beefs.
Street beefs?
Yeah, niggas be fighting in the back.
Word.
Yeah, that shit's official. They got a whole belt and everything.
This is like backyard.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it's
Backyard
like Kimbo
wrestling?
Slice shit?
It's like it's not when they box they wear boxing gloves.
Oh, that's not real.
When they
Oh.
do MMA though, that's when this shit get real.
Oh, they killing them.
Oh, bare knuckle
they,
shit?
They be they have
They
the
got
gloves,
gloves.
but they kicking with
Oh.
shoes on.
Oh.
You
You
got
got a
the-
nigga with shoes on?
You got to kick with shoes on, shoes off. They just let them do whatever. That shit crazy.
Oh, them niggas going to jail because somebody gonna die.
Nigga, that shit been up there for a while. They even got champions.
Yeah, niggas going
Fuck
to
it.
jail.
Yeah, some
Speaking
country
of-
has bunkums.
Speaking of champions, this nigga has gonna scrape me in Pokemon. 'Cause
I don't think so. We'll see.
I don't know. Not scrape, but you might win.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Depends on what Pokemon you got.
Yeah, I know. It
don't
all
know.
depends on the type matchings.
Yeah, so next week.
Yeah, go now.
So when we putting this out, Black Friday, the episode for the
Friday.
No Smoke.
That's up to y'all.
Let's set a date.
The Black Friday's the 29th.
Yeah, so it's after Thanksgiving, obviously. So we
See.
gonna record it, then we gonna put it out Black Friday, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's up to y'all.
No.
I have no control over
Okay,
that.
that's what we doing.
Okay.
All right, cool.
I just I don't edit videos, so that's up to y'all.
That's okay.
I'm gonna just be here and pressing buttons, nigga.
All right.
So if that's what y'all want to do, yes.
Come prepared, because I feel like I might lose. I don't. Where's my drop?
Oh, dude. Are you getting the game, Bobby? Are you gonna participate in this niggatry?
Maybe because it's either Pokemon or Star Wars,
Jedi phone.
and I might get Star Wars.
No, I feel you.
If I get it,
5 minutes and 39 seconds till you die!
You playing that shit for yourself now?
Yeah, baby. I feel like I'm not prepared.
Oh shit, we'll see. I don't know. You got time, nigga. You got days.
Yeah, but I got a long week ahead of me, man.
I mean, don't we all?
Long goddamn week.
Don't we all?
But let's see. That's it.
I believe so.
yeah.
Anything else happen? Let me check.
The Snyder Cut's picked up agagan.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
I actually want to see it now
Why?
because it was Wonder Woman that killed Steppenwolf, not Superman. He didn't escape. Wonder Woman was supposed to kill him. Aquaman impaled him. Wonder Woman chopped the head off. I was like, okay, that makes way more sense. Now I want to see it.
Now I'm more intrigued.
How did he die? Another one.
He
Oh,
escaped.
no, yeah, that's right.
The things ate him.
The parademons.
The
The parademons.
parademons ate him. This one, I'm like, oh, that's what happened. And Iris West is in it, and she's mulatto, I guess.
No, she black.
Uh-huh.
She was the chick from what the fuck is that movie? Dope? Is it not Dope?
Probably.
Is it Dope? The nigga accidentally gets the drugs. God damn it! It should have A$AP Rocky in it.
Yeah.
I think that the girl, she's supposed to be Iris West. She's supposed to be, but they never fucking do in the movie. So we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's supposed to be Iris West. Yeah.
And about that movie, it's so much shit that's been changed to the point where I'm like, yo, I don't think the budget that they posted is the real budget.
For
They said
Justice League?
they said that shit was $300 million. I don't believe it.
You think it was more?
Shit.
Yes, I think it was more.
Yeah, because it had two fucking different directors and they had
Yeah,
to
it was
redo
literally
CGI.
it's literally two different movies.
And they had to fucking cover the fucking fur on the nigga lip. Like,
God.
of course, this shit was fucking more. Like,
Yo, Baby Yoda, mad cute. Yo.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, nigga.
He's still like a hairless Mogwai.
I don't give a fuck. I want that shit like a plushie or some shit. Just to like.
I'm pretty sure Baby Yoda's coming out.
I'm sorry.
Baby
Yoda.
Yoda's.
I was
Yoda's
looking at that
crazy.
shit. I was like, oh.
I want it.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, I kind of want that.
Until it learns the force and fuck shit up.
Yeah. The thing about that is,
watch the show.
Yeah, everything's canon, so I don't know where that baby is in the future. And that motherfucker's 50 years old.
Yeah, because it's a long-lived race.
Yeah.
'Cause they don't even have a name for Yoda's race.
Yeah, right?
And the only
Nah.
no, they
Mysterious as fuck.
have no name for the race. They just know that they live long, and the only two, I think, characters of that race they showed was Yoda and then Yaddle. They were both council members on the Jedi Council. And I don't know. I don't want to talk about it before people have a chance to watch it. I guess.
Yeah, don't spoil
But
shit.
there was
You got to
I
next
saw
week, niggas.
I saw a video where there's something where they're talking about like some shit where maybe what the need for some of the stuff is. But
Right.
We'll talk about it later, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
But
so
it's good. The show is really good though. I like it's funny and it's like a western. It's like it's a fucking western, spaghetti western type of show.
Yeah,
and
Pedro Pascal plays the Mandalorian. He was in Game of Thrones. He was the dude that fucked up the mountain, but the mountain grabbed him like, yeah!
Oh, that's
crashed his head. That's what that is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
The Viper.
Yep.
Oh shit. Cool.
All right.
Is he ever gonna take the helmet off?
Nah, he shouldn't.
I'm sure he will eventually though.
So are we sure it's a man?
No, it's
Yeah, it's a
definitely a
man.
dude. It's definitely a nigga.
Okay, cool.
It's a
They
nigga.
call him Mando.
Hell yeah, the dude. I have spoken.
Okay. All right, so that's it?
Yeah.
All right, so Ninja Vanish. We out of here.